Hello, travelers, and welcome. Thank you for joining us in the Solar Realm. I am Fox the Gamer, and I have my wonderful co-host, Kat Burglar, with me. Say hi, Kat.
Hello, I love it. That was so precious.
And today we are doing the roundtable where we bring our friends in. We talk gaming, anime, and everything in between. Today we have some wonderful guests along with us, starting with Rob, or as you should know, Dad likes to talk.
Dad needs
Oh,
to
Dad
talk.
needs to talk. Well, he likes to talk too.
Yes. Yes. So what's up, everybody? It's your boy Rob, aka Dad Needs to Talk, where it's all about fatherhood and family, manga, anime, and video games. Glad to be here.
Yay.
Thank you for being here, Rob.
Yes.
We also have our wonderful Kirby loving, Pikachu loving, our lovely queen of Twitch, Majin Chu.
Hello, everybody. I'm Majin Chu, your Majin loving, Kirby hugging streamer, as Fox said.
All of that.
All that.
All of it. We also have the wonderful, the master of the beat, the wonderful gamer streamer, Trey Royal.
What's happening? It's your guy Trey Royal, producer extraordinaire. It's like, nah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be there one day, you know what I'm saying?
You are.
No, we
Shut up.
claiming it now. Yeah,
You claiming
now.
it,
He
yeah, of
been
course.
that.
you know
He
what I'm
been
saying?
that. He been that.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Chu. Chu, no.
And no band of travelers is complete without our wonderful TikTok extraordinaire, the cosplay goddess herself, Peaches.
What it do? Hey y'all, it's Peaches. Hi.
We are so glad to have y'all here. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully this will be organized, but it will be a little bit chaotic because Fox loves chaos. She
I am
feeds off of
the-
it.
She is chaotic neutral. I am just straight chaotic.
I'm a little chaotic great like Tiny Tina's. So everybody knows I love Tiny Tina. So
Yeah.
okay, Fox, what do we have for today?
So we are going to start off with our first segment, which is kind of like the Game Awards, where we'll go through different categories, and we are going to rank them 1 through 5 or 1 through 4 from the worst to the best in that category.
We're gonna discuss it. So no just like blurting it out saying this is this. I'm
Right.
talking to myself because I already know what I want to be number one for some of them. But okay, first we're gonna do best multiplayer. And if your favorite is not here, I'm so sorry. We
I'm so
could not
sorry.
fit everything on the screen.
cannot.
And we have to keep this to a time limit so we're not up all night.
Yes. But for our best multiplayer, we have Overwatch 1 that turned 2, Fall Guys, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Multiverses, and Genshin Impact. So let us begin with Genshin Impact.
Let's talk
Topic.
about.
Mm.
Let's talk about how Genshin Impact. I gave it 1,416 hours of gameplay for the year.
2.2 thousand hours for the year for me over here.
So that's already number
Wow.
one because it took over me and Travis' life at this
Yeah.
point. So that got to be number one. I love me some Fall Gizzy, let me tell you. I respectfully love me a bit of falling and stumbling with my little bean. But at the same time, Genshin Impact has literally become a part of my daily routine at this point. It's wash, rinse, repeat. Like I wash my tail, I play Genshin Impact. So that's
Facts.
number one for me.
All right.
So for me, per se, I'm stuck between Genshin and Overwatch because, like Chu said, Genshin is taking over both of our lives. Like we put so much time into this game, but Genshin is great for me when I want something chill multiplayer to play with friends.
Mhm.
It is a great time. But when I want to get in my competitive bag and just body anybody that come across me, I'm on Overwatch 2. And
Okay.
that probably had my second most playtime of the year, apparently. So
Nice.
Peaches, how you feel about Genshin?
I'm gonna be honest, I never played it. so-
Me either. Me either. So me and you are together.
Yeah, I'm like,
They're like, we don't even play that. Like, why you mean number one? We don't even play that.
right?
I will give that to y'all though.
Okay, I'll speak to him. Rob, how do you feel about Genshin?
I have little to no experience with it as well. I think
Okay.
back when it originally came out, I had downloaded it, ran around for a little bit. I was like, this looks cool, but I never went back to it again. So, but
Mm.
I'm in agreement though. Like, even though I haven't played it much myself,
Yeah,
like the fact that y'all have put in over
Mhm.
1,000 hours this year, like,
Yeah.
a lot of hours.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
agree.
just a disclaimer: you don't have to have had like personal experience with the games,
Yeah.
but it also counts if you watch somebody else play it.
Yeah, if you're familiar with it.
Yeah, that experience also counts for us. So we kind of have some mixed feelings about Genshin. Let's move on to Multiverses. How do we feel about that game?
Multiverses.
Okay, so I got something to say because let me tell you, I was like all for Multiverses. That's the one with Rain Dog, right? You know, the
Yeah.
little reindeer
Mhm.
dog. I loved him. He was great.
Exclusive to the
It
game,
was-
original character for that game. Rain
He
Dog
was
is nothing,
cute.
nothing else but that.
He was
Oh.
cute. I was smoking the Batmans. I was hitting him while he was hurt. And
Very
you know,
OP.
it was cute. I played it for like a week and then I was done with it. So it's not even up there. It's like at the very bottom, baby. I'm gonna just say.
Yeah, can we agree that it's number 5?
No. I say
No.
it's number 4.
I say it's a humble number 5.
Not humble.
It might be between 4 and 5 for me because I haven't played Multiverses in a while, and only because I do
Genshin Impact.
believe, partially because of Genshin Impact, but outside of that, like Chu knows, like before Genshin Impact, like I mainly played a lot of fighting games, and so that is in my realm of game to play. But it's a fun game, but it can get really sweaty, and it's like I don't be wanting to sweat sometimes playing it. And you would think it's just a simple little platform fighting game. It's not, bro. Like people just be doing the most when you get on there. And it's like I be catching myself raging, so I'm like, nah, I have to cut back on this game.
Hey yo, can I tell y'all respectfully that I literally just cut on the game, right? You know, the opening day, this dude was level 13 smoking my tail. I ain't had no abilities or whatever, and he was like, "You trash," and I'm like, "Hey, I just turned on the game, baby. You had a whole hour.
We
Calm
not
down."
nobody.
So
Yeah,
that's
like-
another reason why it's at the bottom, because don't be toxic when I just cut the game on, baby.
The game is really sweaty. It is probably between that and Call of Duty is probably the most sweat.
That's okay. I was gonna say, I don't want to jump ahead, but I was gonna put
We got
COD as
you.
number 5 for me. So
Call of Duty, anybody? Peaches, Rob, y'all ever feel like Call of Duty?
I do.
I do. I also have Call of Duty, and I play it very seldomly. It's your typical. It's pretty much a typical Call of Duty, but you know they did add some newer things into this one. Like they added a third-person mode, which I think is pretty cool. I think that's
Oh.
actually fun. That actually is fun. It's different for Call of Duty. It's something that they haven't done before.
Yeah.
It gives the game a different feel. So, you know, I like that. But outside of that, everything else is pretty much your normal Call of Duty game.
I hadn't played
How
it
you
or
feel?
watched it. So
How you feel, Peaches?
For Call of Duty,
Call of Duty, yeah. So you said you played it.
I played it, and I'm gonna be honest, work has been stressing me out, so I go straight to Call of Duty just to shoot people. I'm just like, let me get this anger out, even though I am mad. I trash talk so bad on there. I like it. It's like you said, it sweats because I be sweating. I'm like, she shoot me one more time. Stop camping.
Call of Duty sweats ain't never leaving. It's never going
it
nowhere.
never died.
It will never die.
Yes. So it's like between I want to say 1 or 2 for me for Call of Duty.
okay,
That's a part of events.
Mhm.
yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Also, hold on, Fox, you were my witness. I said, "Who amongst us plays COD?" And I said, "I feel like Peaches does."
Yes, you did.
I said that because of how intense you get with Back 4 Blood.
Oh, I love
Back 4
shooting
Blood.
games. I love some shooting games. I could you not.
Okay. What about? Let's go on to Fall Guys.
Ooh, can I talk first? Because I'm the queen. I am
Fall
the
Guy Queen, go ahead, talk your shit.
The queen. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, so let me tell you, Fall Guys was a great game up until season 5, respectfully. Then it got worse because the courses was extra. They added all these rhinos, and I'm like, why are the rhinos running into me? And it's just weird. So I must, as much as I love Fall Guys, I will humbly give it a second to Genshin Impact. As much as I love the game, I got 680 something crowns, baby. But I mean, I got 1,000 hours in Genshin Impact. I'm just saying, I didn't have 1,000 hours in Fall Guys because I had to cut that off because the games. It's like not the games. They're getting progressively worse since Epic got it. No slander to Epic, but it's a cash grab now, and I'm not down for that. So
yeah.
with
All
that
these
being
games
said,
doing
and
that
then
now.
and then it's like back in the day, like old Fall Guys. I'm talking about like beginning of the year Fall Guys. We had to learn. They didn't care if we didn't know how to not get hit by a rhino. Nowadays, they made the game so easy. I'm like, are we sliding down slides now? This is for toddlers. I like because I really like Wipeout and stuff like that, like those obstacle course type games, and I like it when it's not overdone. That's what they're doing now. They're overdoing it. It's like they're reaching too high, and then it's like
they're
the
trying
bottom.
to overly complicate it, but then also trying to make it really simple in certain aspects.
Yeah. And it's just like, come on. I like a challenge. Like I'm bored. If I'm bored and I put the game down to go play Genshin Impact's still number one, baby.
That part.
Rob, how you feel about Fall Guys?
Same thing with some of this other stuff. Like I booted it up back when it originally came out, played a few matches and stuff, but
yeah,
I haven't really, gone back to it. I haven't kept up with it. And stuff. So
Rob, you should play Fall Guys with me.
Yeah, may
play it with you.
If I can get some free time period. I haven't honestly gotten to play too much in general this year just because life and family stuff been so busy. So but I will say I do always appreciate some family friendly entertainment.
Yeah.
So even though I haven't played it too much myself, I still appreciate that aspect of it because I know True. I know you mentioned like it's getting. Or it's like it's gotten too easy and stuff, whatever. But I appreciate that. Like I said, as a parent, more stuff that my kids can get into. It's always a bonus.
That's a good perspective.
Right. Yeah.
I've never played it either. So I downloaded it because I wanted to play with y'all. And then never said that I would play it. So I just deleted it to the save space.
So what you're saying is, Kat, you need an invite? I will send you one.
I tried to play it. I tried to play it with you. I could never get a crown. I said, this is not for me.
It was so much fun, but it was so stressful. I think I would cry.
This is not for me.
I sent Fox a whole Fox skin and everything. She said no. This is not for me. And I'm like, but they got sushi skin, and she was like, no. And I'm like, dang.
Space fool.
Yeah,
Peaches,
Fall Guys.
About Overwatch. Sorry, Trevi.
No, you good. Go ahead, Peaches.
Uh-oh.
She said,
I'm gonna be honest. Overwatch,
say something bad. Say something. Like, no.
I am. I'm about to.
Talk your stuff.
I'm gonna be honest. I really don't play that game, and I ain't gonna lie. The reason why I do not play it, I played it with the ex, and he kept killing me like nonstop. Like he wouldn't even let me. I fall out the sky. I land, and it's just boom. I'm dead. I don't get a chance to like really get out to venture and play, and I'm like, and the game got confusing when it went to number 2. I'm like, what am I missing here? So Overwatch is at the bottom of the list for me. Yeah, I gotta give it another chance. I have to give it another chance, but it's just
you don't have to if you don't want to.
I want to.
It's understandable because, like I said, Genshin. I must say Genshin. Overwatch for me is, like I said, my second most played game for the year, apparently. So I play it regularly. I play it every day, like I play Genshin. I try to space out my time between the two. The thing with Overwatch is they changed the format of gameplay from a 6v6 team-based game to a 5v5.
And I hate it.
So the 5v5 is to make it to where in the original in Overwatch 1, they had a thing called a shield meta. So if you had 2 shield characters, more than likely you would probably win the games. You had a better chance of winning games than not. So now it's like they remove one of the tanks, and so now it's a lesser chance of them, now makes it a little more equal.
Yeah.
But between what they did between now and then, it's like, you know, everything was like all cosmetics and everything was free. You unlock them by doing events. You may get loot boxes. You could get them out of that. Now it's like everything you got to pay for. The skins, I think, in my opinion, are fairly overpriced. Overpriced completely. They got new things in there. They got charms. They overpriced. All of that. It's like everything you got to pay for, and it's like the fun is still there as far as the gameplay goes, in my opinion. But everything else that comes with it now is just like it kind of brings the game down.
Right.
Yeah.
Money grab.
And then it's like, if you're not a person, especially since Overwatch is also a very team-based game, this is not a game you can go in like Call of Duty or Fortnite and just run amok and do what you want to do. If you don't cooperate with your team, you're going to lose.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is very team-focused.
Yeah. That's why
Everybody has to play a part.
Overwatch is my toxic game.
It's toxic indeed.
Yeah, it is a very toxic community.
It is.
And I love it. That's
Very
why
toxic.
it's a good toxic
You not
game.
doing your role in that game,
I'm
be sure somebody gonna try to call you out.
I'm gonna stick beside.
I'm gonna stick beside it. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Like
I got
it's so
caught by
fun to
the
play. And
The healer needs to heal. Where are the heals at?
And I'm right here.
The
That's
tank-
the stress. That's
the
why
tank
I don't like
sucks.
it.
The tank is not taking enough damage.
Oh
The
my
DPS are
God.
not doing enough
What
damage.
is my tank doing?
You are 5 and 10. Pick up the slack.
That's what makes it so stressful. Because I'm a rush in type player, which is why Gears of War used to be my favorite. I can't, if I get stuck being a healer, I'm just like, okay, what I'm supposed to do? Sit here and just heal you?
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's like not fun for me, but it's fun for other people. I'm not
Yeah, it is
knocking it.
fun for
I'm
other
just
people.
saying.
It's like, and that's
That's why
why
you gotta play the
I play
DPS
Kariko.
healer.
Like I try to
Yeah.
heal as much as I can, and I try to do some damage in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Where I see fit, especially if I feel like they're trying to attack me, they targeting me, I'm on their head.
Yeah. Like Lucio is my surface healer, but if y'all want to be toxic, I'll bring out Myra and I'll bring out Big Daddy Zenyatta.
There you go.
We're gonna have
Yes, Zenyatta, let's go. Speaking of, I got my first play of the game with a healer yesterday, and it was Zenyatta. So
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so now since we've all gone through everything, I'm gonna go down the line and we're gonna put our own 1 through 5 because I don't think we're gonna ever get a rank together.
I know. I'm like ready to write this down, and I'm like, nope, we have not agreed on anything.
Yeah. Everybody take a few seconds to do your personal rank from your. We're gonna start at 5 to 1, and I'm gonna start with Peaches.
Multiverse for number 5.
Okay. Travi, what's your number 5?
I think I'm gonna probably put Multiverse at number 5 also.
Okay, Chu.
Multiverse is number 5. Gotta go, baby. Sorry.
Okay, Rob.
Overwatch because I've never touched it.
I'm gonna say Call of Duty because I never played it, don't want to play it. I don't know who these folks are. 13-year-old boys. Cat.
I'm gonna say Multiverses because even though I haven't played Modern Warfare 2, my brother is really good at it. So respect to him.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, number 4, Peaches.
Genshin Impact.
Woo!
Remember, I never played it. I never played
Slander
it.
segment.
I never played it. I never played it. So she's like,
She's saying our lives are number 4,
I
Travis.
pray, you know what? 4 is my lucky number, so you know what I'm saying. I might let her slide on that one. But number 4 for me, I would probably say Modern Warfare 2.
Okay, Chu.
Same. Modern Warfare 2, COD. You know, I watch a lot of people play COD because I can't play that mess. I'm sorry, it's not cute enough. And yeah, it's number 4.
Period. Rob.
I'm torn.
So 2,
Yeah, I'm
you.
gonna say Modern Warfare 2 as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My 4 is Multiverses.
Mine
Okay.
is Modern Warfare.
Okay. So interchangeable between the two. All right, here we go to the nitty gritty. This is about to turn some heads. Peaches, number 3.
Overwatch.
Okay.
Mhm.
Travis, number 3.
Fall Guys.
Disrespect.
I'm sorry. You know I like Fall Guys, but I really only played
You
when
even
I'm-
won a crown. You
I
even
won a crown.
won a
Yeah, I
crown.
did, but I won it when I
What
was
you
with
mean? You
who?
think your crown is
Good.
number 3,
I was-
baby?
You think I wouldn't have won that crown if I won with you and Visaya. No, matter of fact, I'm sorry, I won you and Visaya. It
I
wasn't
asked
Visaya. It was you and your cousin. I wouldn't have won that without being with you and your cousin. And I like Fall Guys. It's fun. It's a game that I don't think is as stressful, but it's not like my go-to. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's number 3 for me.
Period.
I do enjoy it, but I can't put it over watching Genshin. There's no way.
Your opinion is valid, Travis. Dude, what's your number 3?
Overwatch.
Okay.
Overwatch because first I like the 6v6, you know,
Yeah.
that tank meta, you know, once you had the tank, you was good. Now
Mhm.
everybody want to be all different and they got to push Baymax now, and I ain't into that. So that's 3 for me.
Oh,
Overwatch
wow.
is 3.
Baymax. Rob, what is your number 3?
Fall Guys for me. Since simply just off the strength of it, like I said, family friendly and yeah, just being a fun game. Even though I haven't
Yeah.
played it, just the just the aspects of it being fun. So that's my number 3.
Okay. Now, Chew,
Mhm.
if Call of Duty wasn't on this list, Fall Guys would have been number 5 for me. But Fall Guys gonna be number 3.
At least you respected me enough to let me know that. I respect you.
I'm trying to move it on up before she can get me too.
Yeah, she about to bite my head off. But she should have known that though.
But how you win a crown and then put it there?
Oh
I'm
my
just saying.
goodness.
Because
when you
I
win a
don't
crown, it's
play
the
it
most
that
ful-
often, and I
it's the
don't
most
play. I do
fulfilling.
not play it without you. If I don't play it without you or a group, I'm not playing Fall Guys by myself. Really.
But he didn't tell y'all I died, and then he was left, and he.
I
won
mean, the
that
video
crown.
was up online. I could pull it up and show y'all later. It's up there. I mean, yeah, you died, but I won off sheer luck. That was one of them lucky games.
Kat, what's your number 3?
Fall Guys.
Okay. He just wants your number 2.
Fall Guys. Fall Guys.
Okay. Travis, what's your number 2?
It's probably gonna have to be Overwatch because just the amount of hours I put in Genshin, it might be Overwatch. I'm just put Overwatch too.
Okay. Majia, what's your number 2?
Number 2 would definitely be Fall Guys. As much as I love the game, I didn't put 1,416 hours in it. Therefore, it's number 2. But I mean, I only got 680 crowns. So I mean,
Right.
yeah. Number 2, even though it's really cute. Like, look at that picture, y'all. That is cute.
It's an adorable game, absolutely.
Right. Rob, what's your number 2?
Genshin Impact, just off of the strength of the impact that has on the gaming world.
Yeah.
And also, because also it's got an anime coming, so I'm gonna at least check that out.
Oh
So
yeah, the anime. Definitely
maybe
gotta
that'll
watch
be
that.
maybe that'll be my entryway into the franchise is through that. So
Yeah. I'm also saying Genshin for number 2. It was really fun to play when I played it. I had a good time. So, Kat, what's your number 2?
Genshin. I like watching y'all play it.
Yes.
It's fun, but I've
All
never
right.
played
Here's your number 1s. Peaches.
Call of Duty. Modern Warfare.
Oh, you're the lone survivor, girl. I know that's right.
Okay.
I understand. Genshin Impact.
Okay.
It has taken over my life, and I don't think I'm ever get it back.
True.
Genshin Impact. That's number
You
1
already
for
know
me,
what it
baby.
is. True.
That's number 1. That it's literally my life at this point. So I mean,
Facts.
it's like, am I putting my life in second place? No, my life is number 1.
My
What you
goodness.
mean? So Genshin Impact number 1.
That's a good way to put it. Rob.
For me, it'll be Multiverses, just because I love a good crossover, especially
Oh.
when it involves tons of characters that I love growing up. So
Yeah.
Multiverses gets
PCU,
my
WB
gets my
Universe.
Yes. Okay, Rob. Rob on that hill by himself too. My number one is Overwatch. Y'all already know why. My Lucio is toxic. Cat.
Mine is Overwatch because out of all of these, that's the only one I've played. And I do enjoy playing with y'all at least. So
right.
Yes, it's a fun time when we get together on Overwatch.
All right, this category is officially closed.
So how do we rank these? I think it was pretty. The majority had Multiverses for number 5.
Everything
Modern
else was a
Warfare
mixed bag.
2 for number 4.
Mhm.
Was the majority Fall Guys for 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I
Now
find
1 and 2 is
disrespectful.
a little.
Yeah, 1 and 2 is interchangeable. It seems.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. We'll just say that that's a tie.
That's a tough deal. All right.
Okay, so the next, if any of you say something bad about Stray, I'm ending this right now. Okay, I will end it. I'm putting that out there.
So remember, even if you didn't
Whoa, let me say
I think Sifu is indie, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's an indie game.
So we're going by 4, 3, 2, 1 for this one. So how do we think about Genshin Impact? Anybody can talk anytime. We already know about that. Never mind. How
Yeah. We've
But I
talked
say, do you
enough
want us
about
to
Genshin.
elaborate more?
No. How do we feel about Sifu?
I love it. I
Sifu
really
was
love
good.
it. Like I said, fighting games is my thing. So when Sifu came out, I was all over it. Like it is a great game.
Okay. Anybody else?
I like watching people get old when they die because they
Yep.
suck.
That's my favorite
And
part.
That's funny. So yeah, seafood.
Right.
It's funny to see people get bodied in that
Like,
game.
77 girl. R.I.P.
Grandma Sensei.
Yep.
How do we feel about Stray?
It's great. It's wonderful.
Really dope. Really
It
dope.
makes me mad.
Thank you, Rob.
I think the kitty is cute, but the little robot thingies that be crawling on the floor, them scary. So
Yeah, they are scary.
Respectfully, I think the cat is cute.
Yeah, the
I
cat
feel like
is
people
cute.
had something to say. What you say, Peaches?
Oh, me? When I played it, I'm like, if my cat ever goes outside and do stuff like this, I'm about to be mad as all get out. What in the world are you doing?
I know.
I got so
I would
mad
cry.
playing. I'm like, oh, but it's a really good game though. I like it.
Yeah. I don't like the ending. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it didn't end the way it had a great story ending, but not for the way that I want it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
How do
Now-
we feel about
I'm about to
DVD?
say.
What are you about to say, Trav? I'm sorry. What do you say, Trav? Trav, you got the floor. Trav, you got the floor.
Now, to keep it nice, like when it first came out, I was like, "What is the game about? We're just roaming around as a cat." I'm so confused, but then I kind of got the gist of the storyline, and it's like it's interesting, but it's not a game I think that I'm gonna go to immediately. I may check it down the line because it's in my PS Plus, but
Mhm.
yeah,
It's
that's
just
all-
8
that's-
hours.
I'ma
Just
keep
put it
it-
in 8 hours.
I'm gonna keep it cute. Keep it cute.
One other thing I want to add real quick too about Stray that I appreciated. Playing that game, it kind of made me rethink how I approach certain puzzles and stuff because I was a cat. Because I remember there were certain scenarios I was in. I'm so used to thinking of a scenario or of the room I'm in as a person,
Mhm.
where it's like, no, if I was a cat, what would the cat do?
Mhm.
Or because there was one distinct part where I had to get past this door, and I'm like, okay, there's got to be a switch or something around or whatever. And I'm like, wait, I'm a freaking cat. I can just walk between the bars and just
Right.
keep going. So I appreciate it for stuff like that. Like I said, just kind of giving you a different perspective on the different world and environments that we normally play in. So
Right. It was a little new. It wasn't
Yeah.
like what you're used to, like something like Resident Evil, where you have
Right.
to
Mhm.
I can feel that. Okay, so how do we feel about Dead by Daylight?
That's a heart
Great.
attack.
What you say?
That's a heart attack right there.
It is.
Oh yeah.
It's a horror game for a reason.
It's fun. I'm
I
gonna go
feel
play it
like
right now.
personally, as a newbie, I have not played this long.
Who? How are you a newbie?
Right. Yeah, we be seeing them. We be seeing you juke on them streams. Them jukes is
Right.
pro level.
Let's talk about her killer skills.
Oh
like,
yeah, her
come
killer skills
on.
too. Let's
As a
talk
Hey,
about that.
newbie, as someone
As
who
a
just
newbie,
talking about she a newbie.
man,
Right.
please.
Get out of
I
here.
feel like for a minute it was kind of getting gimmicky. And
It
then
was.
they came
I will
out,
agree with you there. I believe that it was.
yeah, like some of the killers that they came out with, like the Trickster, love them, but very gimmicky. They're trying to get that K-pop money, I believe. But then they came out with Pinhead. That was good until they made it an NFT, and then they took it back.
Oh Lord, I remember that.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
a big like discourse and
Yeah.
disagreement on that.
But then they came out with the Dredge.
Oh, I saw that. I'm like, oh god.
That thing, that's scary. Every time I see it, I just want to disconnect.
I told
Oh
you.
my god!
It's a heart attack. It's a heart attack. You be minding your
Yeah.
business and it pops up. Just
Yeah. It's crazy how many like people can interchange the perks now. So now every killer is scary again because they
Mhm.
use like the newer perks, and it's just So it had a moment where it was like blah, but it came back. It came back for me.
Mhm.
For me.
I have a friend who she's been streaming it for years, and so I just always appreciate just watching the chaos that her and her crew getting or whatever. So that's my only connection to the game is watching an old friend of mine streaming and stuff, whatever. So because I'll be stressed out and I just be watching.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine y'all actually playing that. So
It's very stressful.
Like
Mhm.
imagine you doing the generator and Michael Myers is right behind you.
yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Fear fart.
I hate Ghostface because I
Yeah,
feel like
right.
if you want to be Ghostface in real life, you're a serial killer. That's just
Oh,
my
Oh, that
opinion.
part. I'm like,
Or Michael Myers, serial killer, or Freddy.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I used to mess around with Michael Myers. I'm like, you know what? I'm supposed to kill people, but I supposed to scare y'all instead. Michael Myers be scary.
I have no emotional attachment to the game. I see Fox play it. I've seen Chew play it before.
You
It's a
played
cool
with
game.
us before.
I've played with y'all. Yeah, like I said, I just have no emotional attachment to it. Like I
Yeah.
played it. It's cool. I'll play it with friends, but I will probably never play it by myself. Not because I think it's scary, even though there are some creepy ass characters in that game. But
Mhm.
overall, it doesn't move me. it just doesn't move me.
That's okay.
I'm sorry,
Travis said
Fox.
he is a mountain.
You're not a tree. You can move.
You guys- Let's go through our rankings. We're gonna start with number 4, and this time we're gonna start with Cat Burglar.
Oh, number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Seafood because I haven't played it. So.
Okay. I'm gonna also say Seafood. I like it, but
Yeah, I like
it's
to watch it.
so one-dimensional. I wish it was like open world a little bit, because it has so much potential. But I know it's a storyline, and I understand that. I love the story, but at the same time, I was like, dang, I wish he could just go beat up random people too. like dang, like tear these fucks up and then get you like some perks or something. I just thought there was room for growth with it.
Yeah.
So that's my number 4.
For me, it'll be a Genshin Impact just because I have the least attachment or care for that series compared to everything else up here. So
I could just see his eyes just squint.
I was definitely squinting the squintiest squint you could ever squint in your life.
I'm just speaking my truth.
That's right. That's right.
You good, and you good. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. I'm gonna humbly put that Seafood at number 4 because
Whoa.
that's
Then
where it
again, I know
go.
why. I know why.
Yeah. Travi.
I'm gonna have to put Stray at 4.
Oh,
I did that to the cute cat.
excuse me.
I said the cat was cute, Travi.
I mean, I know you think the cat is cute, but I mean, unless you're a lion or a tiger, you know what I'm saying?
They descendants.
I'm not that fond of
Just
you.
take
And like
8
I said,
hours and play the game.
I may.
Mhm.
I may.
He not.
Like I said, it's in my library. It will probably happen.
No, you got that 4 terabyte. You got a lot in your library. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got a lot on there. I got space still.
Peaches, what's your number 4?
Seafood.
Okay.
That one for
Yeah.
4.
Okay. Here we go. Number 3, Cat Burglar.
Genshin Impact.
Mm.
No explanation needed.
I'm gonna have to go with Stray.
Get out of here.
I'm sorry. Rob.
Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
Okay, 2.
I'm gonna have to go. Ooh, this is hard because both of these games give me the hypertension in my knees. So I'm gonna have to say, oh, this is hard because like both of these games, you're running away from something. You're running from them little robot things and Stray.
little
You're
robot
running away,
zombies.
and you're running away from somebody trying to hurt you in Dead by Daylight. Ugh. I'm gonna have to put Stray in number 3.
Okay.
Number 3.
That's fair since I put Genshin at number 3.
The grunt at number 3 is
Right.
crazy.
Equivalent exchange.
Because I'm thinking
Right.
about I'm thinking about pain though. Like both of those games like caused me some kind of pain. Like I told you, hypertension in my knees. So yeah, Stray. Stray gotta be number 3. Stray gotta be number 3. And I know hypertension is not in your knees, but that's the feeling I get though.
I was gonna let you have it, True.
Yeah.
I was gonna let you have it. Travi.
Dead by Daylight at 3.
Peaches.
Genshin.
Look, I'm gonna have some chance. Just kidding. Just kidding, Travi.
She was like, "Forget your opinion, Peaches. It better."
Genshin is for my number 3.
Okay. All right, number 2. Cat.
Oh, my bad. Dead by Daylight.
My number 2 is Genshin. Rob.
My number 2 is Sifu. Just because I have a lot of respect for that genre and that style of martial arts and stuff, whether it's games, movies, I love it.
Yeah. Majin.
Dead by Daylight, number 2.
Okay. Travi.
Sifu at number 2. Kind of for the same reasons Rob said. I think it got a cool story. The concept of the game is cool. You die, you get older, you come back, try to get your revenge in the fight. It's also a fighting game to some degree. So I'm really with that. Only reason why it's probably at 2 is because there's a lack of content. It took them about a year for them to even put more stuff into it. So yeah, that's why it's number 2 for me.
Okay. Peaches.
Stray. Because it's a cute cat.
It's a cute
That's right.
Cat shaking her head like, mm-hmm.
It's a very cute cat.
All right, here's our number 1s. Cat.
Stray. Easy.
Dead by Daylight for me. Rob.
Stray. I enjoy playing it and exploring that world.
Chew.
Genshin Impact content for days. Let
For
me tell
days.
you, we just got a new location on the map, baby. We
Yes.
got new gods. We got new everything, new characters. The music. Let me tell you, it's one place I go in this town to have a little dance party, and it's called Port Almost in Sumeru. You know, Genshin Impact is that game, quality content. You know, once you run through it all, it's like it get a little stale. When they come up with new content, it's they on and popping. So Genshin Impact number 1 for me, all day, easy.
Okay, before you go, let me plead my case with Dead by Daylight just for like 2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
All right, go ahead. Run
Okay.
up.
So, Dead by Daylight has, even though I said what I said, they have continued to grow. They have listened to their community. They have been coming out, especially lately, with some insane killers. The atmosphere can become very crazy depending on who the killer is. You don't know who the killer is. You get the jolt of anxiety as soon as you enter in as a survivor, or like the bigger rush as soon as you get in as a killer. It's always fun. It's toxic at times, but it's mostly fun. And I love it. Okay, Travi.
And I agree with you on Dead by Daylight. Like, it really came a long way from
Yeah.
how it was when it first started.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would agree with you there. But yeah, Genshin, for the same reasons True said, like it's always new content. There's always new characters. The soundtrack to the game is great. It's amazing. Yeah, and by the end of the year, we'll probably have another new location. It's coming.
Peaches.
Dead by Daylight.
Mhm.
I love it. The adrenaline to being a killer.
Adrenaline.
Oh, she got the evil laugh. You hear
I know.
that?
I've been the killer so many times that I'm like, y'all
It's
gonna die.
We may have to check in Peaches to a psychiatric ward. Like, nah.
Like, do we need to check on you?
I don't know.
Peaches
My
is like
Xbox
cutting them
be-
up. You like serving people on a fresh
She
platter
likes
to
serving
the
people
entity.
sliced peaches.
If you ever notice, all the games I play are a lot of zombies. So
Zombie.
We know you ready. We know you ready for the apocalypse when that go down.
oh, that's
I'm
it.
calling
I know what
Peaches.
to
I'm
do.
calling Peaches
Call
for
them
survival
Peaches, you know
tips.
what I'm saying?
Peaches.
I'm here. What you mean?
Peaches about to be outside like Michonne.
Okay.
I ain't funny.
Peaches. Peaches, where you got them swords at, Peaches? Why you got
I got you. I got you.
I'll be like, Peaches is a zombie outside my house. If you don't do something about it, I'm gonna scream.
I'm gonna pull up.
All right.
Okay, I don't know how we rank these. I think the only one that I remember we mostly agreed on was number 4, Sifu.
Yeah.
But I think the other ones were kind of all over the place.
Yeah. Because at least 2 people did either 3, 2, 1, so
Mm-hmm.
it could go either way.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, what's the next one?
Category is Best Action Adventure.
Ooh.
So we have God of War Ragnarok,
Ooh,
Horizon
yes.
Forbidden West, Stray,
Mhm.
Tiny
Uh-huh.
Tina's, and
Uh-huh.
Elden Ring.
Uh-huh.
Disclaimer: I'm okay with Stray being the last one on this one. I'm a realist. I'm a realist.
Yes. All right, so let's start with Elden Ring. How do we feel about that?
Beautiful.
Elden Ring is great. If you
Yeah.
love a challenging game, it is really challenging. It is a beautiful game in the olden dystopian day type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
It reminds me of Dark Souls. It reminds me of that game.
Yeah,
Same
same developers.
Yeah, same
Mhm.
developers, Dark
Mhm.
Souls, Bloodborne,
Yeah.
all that.
Which
you know.
shout out, I got my rocking my Bloodborne shirt. So,
Oh,
Hey.
nice!
He got on the Bloodborne shirt. There we go.
That game
No.
scared me so bad. I had to turn it off.
Bloodborne is also hard, bro.
I was so stressed.
I haven't
Blood-
finished that yet.
Bloodborne is also hard. It's a
Yes,
hard
it's
game.
hard.
yeah, I'll say for me with the Elden Ring, even though I didn't get to play it personally myself, I watched so many hours,
Yeah.
so many people's streams and stuff. I feel like I was right there.
Yeah, I'm the
So,
same. I'm the same way
yeah.
with Elden Ring. I didn't get a chance to play Elden Ring because that ain't cute. So I did watch a lot of people play it though, and
I was probably one of them.
yeah, you were one of them. You were definitely one of them. So like majority of these games, I mainly watch people play. Like everybody on here, I most likely watched you play one of these games. So.
Mhm.
Respectfully, Elden Ring, I ain't got nothing bad to say about it except for the long, creepy names of these people, man.
Oh my god.
That part bothered me because I'm
Nebuchadnezzar.
like, bro. And then,
Hound
like,
dog.
and then when I hate seeing people kill like random animals and stuff, but then they be
Mm.
attacking y'all, and I be feeling like, oh, you should fight back, but then it's an animal, so yeah.
Yeah.
Elden Ring, it's up there. Y'all got it.
I love the creativeness of like how you can mold your character. Like I was just watching TikTok. I think I sent it to Kat, and this guy literally
Mhm.
made a Kratos build, a Jesus build.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, you
That
can.
was crazy,
Yeah, you
that
can do
was-
some crazy creations on there.
You could be
Yo,
Jesus in
I-
Elden Ring.
baby.
You can look like
If you
Jesus.
want, you can look like Jesus if you want to. You
You
can look like
could.
you can look
You
like
have a
Bill
spirit
Clinton if
sword.
you want to.
Bill
look like
Clinton for
if-
me.
If you got it in your imagination, you can do it. It is possible.
Yeah. Like he had one little spiritual sword and wiped everybody out. I said, that's the God I serve. No effort. No
That's
effort.
right.
Let's move on to Tiny Tina's.
Oh, I will start. Thanks. I love this game. I love the Borderlands series so much. It's definitely one of my favorite shooters, one of my favorite games of all time. I love that Tiny Tina had her own game, and it took a lot from Borderlands 2. If y'all have played Borderlands 2 or familiar with the story, this is kind of where the premise comes from, where she's like, there was a DLC where she's like dealing with her grief, so she wants to play what is it called in there? I forgot, but it's like basically D&D. I love the character creation. They need more black hairstyles. Lord have mercy.
Jesus.
They need more.
That part.
It was rough. It was rough, but great game. I wish the story was longer. The ending was cute, but also kind of lame.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was a great game.
Yeah, and it's open world too, kind of. So that was fun that you could
Yeah.
just go outside like the chaos chambers.
Uh-huh.
I named our section out for.
Yeah.
So I love Tiny Tina's too. I played it a lot with Kat.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the games that's close to my heart. We beat the game together, so that was
Yes.
really close to our sisterhood. I will agree they need some more black hairstyles. But good God Almighty, they had us looking like a mop.
No.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it all bit. But
They had
overall,
those thick locks. They were so thick.
oh, them things were just done like this.
Oh
I was
man.
over. I said, baby, I am not from Florida. That is not for me. Okay. But anybody else got anything to say about Tiny Tina's?
I want to say that I was introduced to Tiny Tina's through Cat and Fox, watching them play it. It's a cute game. Watching them,
It's cute.
shoot around and be all feisty and whatnot and what have you. I like it. Like I have no issues with the game. Like I think it's a cool game. Like I love watching them play it because they you could tell that they really enjoy playing it. So which makes me enjoy the game more because once you see somebody playing a game that they enjoy, it makes you kind of enjoy it as well. So
Right.
yeah.
Yay.
Cool. All right, let's move on to Horizon Forbidden West.
Now, I want to speak on this one.
Okay. Got the floor, Trav. Got the floor, Trav.
Horizon Forbidden West. Beautiful game, probably the best looking game this year, easily in my opinion. As far as art direction goes, I think it should have won that at the Game Awards, but I kind of get why it didn't also. But yeah, it's a beautiful game. Story is good. I don't think it's as good as the first one as far as story goes.
Okay.
But I do believe as far as like everything else, the graphics, gameplay, they improved everything upon the first one. The story kind of took a hit though to that, but yeah, it's a great game. I love it.
Yeah, I'll just jump in real quick. The story is kind of the part where I fell off of the game a little bit. Granted, due to other life stuff going on, I kind of didn't get to stick with it like I normally do in my games, whatever. So I kind of had some months in between playing, but I enjoy that world. I enjoy just the surprise anytime I encountered a new robot creature or whatever, just because I'm like, okay, what is that in the distance? Is that something I've seen before? Like, oh, what the heck is that? And so I just love that aspect of it, just that adrenaline rush of like, okay, this is something new I'm encountering. All right, how am I going to take it down? So that part of it I really enjoy about that game and that series in general. But yeah, but the story wise, I felt like they was trying to do too much. I felt like they was like, okay, well, we have a couple of different ideas, and instead of maybe saving it for maybe like another game or whatever, okay, let's just put them all in here right now.
Definitely pacing issues in the story.
Yeah,
but it's not a bad story. It has its pacing issues.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I definitely agree with y'all saying about Horizon. 100%.
I tried playing it.
I got
Yeah.
confused. Yeah, graphics wise is good. The story is just. I personally don't think it was as good as the first one, to be honest.
The first one was so good. I couldn't put it down, but
Mhm.
I also was really like stealth missions stress me out because I don't want to be stealthy.
Nope.
And
That
so
part.
like you get
I love it.
destroyed if you're not stealthy.
I love
Yeah.
stealthing.
And that was stealth heavy for the second one. And I was like,
Yeah.
I can't do this because I just want to go beat these little robots up.
Yeah, I just like turned it off at one point. I was like, I don't have the patience for this, and I just like turned it off and never turned it back on.
Same. I did the same. I was like, I want to go destroy.
Mhm.
Cat is definitely a running, guns blazing, and everything. Arrows blazing. Cat was like,
that's
"This
right.
is not for me."
Speaking
That's
of
what it plays.
running guns blazing.
You know, I played a lot of Creed, so Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed. So
yeah.
that's also my
Okay.
jam.
That is where I was good at stealth because it was less stressful. I felt stronger than everybody else, so I wasn't
Mhm.
afraid to like if I get caught, then I can fight them. I was less intimidated by the stealth. But when it's like these
Gotcha.
big robot animals that just like keep smashing you to the ground,
Yeah.
it's so intense.
See, now for me, when I see the little thunder jaws come, it's like King Kong ain't got on me. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get these arrows off. I'm gonna throw this
Everybody ain't
spear. You know what I'm saying? Tripwise, all of that. We doing all of it.
Yeah,
You outta here.
I maybe had a 1-2 combo before they laid me out. Don't hold you. They took me to the king a couple of times before I uninstalled that game. Okay.
Uninstall.
Uninstalled. Speaking of running in, guns are blazing. Let's talk about God of War.
I know you ready.
Yeah. Can
God of War.
I say something about God of War?
Amazing.
Because this was my pick for Game of the Year for reals.
Most
And
definitely.
when it didn't win, I was a little upset. But y'all cute or whatever with Elden Ring or whatever. So I mean,
Period, Chew. I'm right there with you, Chew.
No.
I'm right there with you,
We're not gonna get into this.
we're not gonna get into that. But I'm just saying,
It's gonna make my blood pressure go up.
God
I-
of War, I'm
I
saying
agree.
definitely the best out of this whole list right here. I'm sorry, God of War is up here. Ragnarok is at the top, and everybody is sitting at their feet, bowing to God of War Ragnarok because it is a fire game. Like I didn't play it because I didn't buy it, but I'm gonna buy it. And like I've seen so many streamers stream this. I've seen YouTubers play it. Like immaculate. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game to play it myself. I can't wait to shoot the nightmares and pow pow poo poo.
Yeah.
I can't wait to chaos blade.
Yeah.
Shoot. I can't
Yeah.
wait to smack Thor in the face. I can't wait. It's
Yeah.
about to be
There were so
fire.
many callbacks to like the OG God of War. And
Yes.
it made my heart jump for
Yes.
joy. Like to see Artreus like trying to go into a chest and something jump out at him. I was like, oh, this is OG God of War. The spear.
Yes.
The-
Everything blends in so perfectly from this specific game to the older games. Like
yeah.
it's so
It
like
calls back everything.
it's
Yeah.
perfect. Like I
Perfect.
feel like this game is probably the closest game that I can say is a perfect game to play. Period. Best action adventure for me, God of War Ragnarok, hands down.
I agree with that. I'm about to say because like even like the whole fact of this God of War being intertwined into the Norse mythology, for them to bring Kratos, who isn't a part of it, and weave him in somehow
Hello.
to make a very cohesive story and still not disrespect the
The
Norse
original.
mythology.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
that is impressive. Like Sony
Yes.
Santa Monica is probably one of the best game developers in the industry. Like the fact that they even took their time with this game, it took them like 5 years.
Oh, and they took their time with this baby.
They took their
And
sweet time.
They put their foot into it. Like
They
I gotta
really
give
did.
them they props for it because nothing slacked. The story didn't slack. The combat didn't slack. The graphics didn't slack. Nothing was off. Like it is it's a very great game, solid game. Like True said, pretty much perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry, yeah, I was just gonna hop in real quick. Yeah, for me, like God of War, Ragnarok, and the one from 2018, I have such a close personal connection to these games in the God of War series compared to even the older ones, just
Mhm.
because in the time period between the OG God of War games and these, I have since become a father myself, and having that connection of my youngest son Vash, he was born the same, or he was born 6 months after God of, or 6 months before the last God of War came out, and so he's 5 years old now in these 5 years, 4 or 5 years, and so seeing my personal son grow up in these years, and then seeing Atreus also being older, and
Mhm.
just that story of Kratos kind of going through those fatherly and parental struggles and stuff like that, just
Yeah.
it just made it hit that much harder for me on a personal level, of just seeing Kratos going from the anger filled person he was back in the day to
Mhm.
slowly uh rediscovering parts of himself, and then also learning to accept that, hey, his little boy isn't so little no more. He's growing up and learning to kind of you know give him his space, let him kind of explore and do stuff on his own. So yeah, so God of War, yes, it's definitely my top of this list, and for the year as well. So
Yeah, the fatherhood pitch in the game is great. Like, because it
Yeah.
really humanizes him more than the older ones did.
Yeah.
So
Liners that he had throughout the story. I was like, let me throw my shoe at you real quick.
yeah,
Yeah.
Preaching today. This don't make no doggone sense.
When we seen this man cry, I was like, Kratos, don't make me cry, baby.
right. You seen Kratos crying? Really?
You're right.
What?
Peaches, do you have anything?
Man, when I played it, the power that I be feeling from this game, I'm like, I'm about to mess everybody up. Boy, you better catch up with me. 'Cause we about to go slay. It's just something about it. I love it. And the fact that it connects to the games.
mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Don't cry
I need to
now.
finish playing. I'm not, because I have yet to finish. I feel like I'm close to the end.
Same
So it's
here.
like, I should have streamed it, but my dumb self is on Xbox just going. I'm like, well, y'all ain't gonna see this until I stream it one day.
I think the craziest part, me seeing, because I watched Travi play, I watched Berlizzi, Corey Kenshin, like when all of y'all faced Thor the first time,
Yes, that Thor fight is.
baby, when
It
he
is
said,
so.
what you
I
doing
ain't
on the
never,
ground?
bro.
What you doing on the ground, my boy?
Yes, that part. Like, I was thinking, like, bro, like, did I miss the button? Like, I'm like, what
He
the
brought you
fuck?
back
You're
to
done
life.
when I
He was
say
like,
you're
we
done.
ain't done. He
He's
said,
like,
we
we
ain't
ain't
done. Run
done
that
here. I
back.
was like, what? He
Yeah.
just shock you. I was like, yo, that is insane. That is
Yeah.
probably the greatest, like,
He was
time.
like, man, you lost, but let me
yeah.
bring you back so we can run that back real quick.
Yeah.
I love that.
And
I
love
that.
literally, I was smoking them in the game. You know what I'm saying? But I guess story wise, it's not really how it was going. But I
Yeah.
was busting them down.
All right, so we talked. So now it's time to rank. Started with number 5 with Peaches.
Stray. I'm sorry, Kitty, but Stray.
Trash.
Stray, sorry, cat.
It's okay.
And cat.
It's fine. I speak on behalf of the cat. It's okay.
Stray, it's not you. It's the little mini robot things that be chasing you, baby. It ain't you. It's
They made me
them.
think of like ticks, which really gross me out. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
They give me the yeah.
yeah, they're very nasty.
Sorry,
Rob.
Stray. It ain't you. It's the robot.
I'm torn, but I'm gonna have to say Tiny Tina just because I didn't touch it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, but I did enjoy watching y'all two stream it though.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take
Appreciate
that
that.
too. I'm gonna say Horizon Forbidden West.
I'm gonna also say Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah. So here's our number 4. Peaches.
Horizon. I should never
Travi.
pick it back up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Tiny Tina because I haven't played it. I've seen it. It looks interesting. It's something that I wanted to play. Just haven't gotten around to it, but I'll have to put it at 4 for me.
That's fine. That's fine, Trav.
Like I said, it's not bad. I just haven't played it, but I seen you play it. Seen both of y'all play it.
Yeah. Chew.
I'm gonna say Horizon.
Okay.
Because for one, like I said, the story just wasn't as popping as the first one, and it just wasn't there. It didn't hit for me like the first Horizon. So Horizon Forbidden West definitely will go there for me.
All right. Rob.
Next up for me for number 4, it'll be Stray out of this bunch because I did enjoy it, but the other 3 are more my jam as far as what I normally play. So, but respectfully, Stray at number 4.
I'm also gonna say Stray, just because compared to the other 3, they are some heavy hitters in my opinion. Kat.
I'm gonna say Stray. In
Mm.
comparison,
What?
Let's say your baby.
It's the
it's still
baby.
the best. It's just not in the top 3.
Say something if you're in danger that won't be known.
You okay, Kat?
It's okay, Kat. We're here for you.
Yes.
We got here for you. Peaches,
still
what's your
love
number 3?
Tiny Tina.
Okay. Travi.
Now this one where it's kind of get murky for me because it's between Elden Ring and Horizon for me. Because, like I said, there's both aspects of the games I like, and there's other things that I don't really care for. Like I said,
Say Horizon. Say Horizon.
back off. Like I said, the biggest issue for me with Horizon is it has pacing issues in the story. I find everything else to be great, flawless. They did an amazing job building the world. Like even like with things like the ocean, like you never seen a game with like realistic waves in it. And I feel like they did a really good job with something like that to make it even seem as real as it did. But Elden Ring just has the character creation and it has a lot of lore in it. Just a crazy amount of lore for something. It's big. It's so huge, but like, yeah, it's a crazy amount of lore. Like, I don't know how long they took to even come up with all that stuff. So that's a really hard one for me. Damn. Matter of fact, come back to me. I'm gonna decide. Come back.
All right.
Come back.
You gotta go pray about it. Come on.
Chew.
Oh, what we talking about?
Number 3.
Number 3.
I thought I already said Horizon.
Oh, you said Horizon? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you. My bad. Rob.
Same Horizon Forbidden West. Because like I mentioned earlier, as much as I love that world and the encounters of the beasts and stuff, the story just kind of made me put it down. So
Yes. I want to go with Time Tina's for my number 3.
Oh no, I didn't say 3. I said 4. I can't count.
So who's your number 3? It's
Tiny Tina's.
Tiny Tina's. Okay, period. Period. We in the middle, girl. Kat, what's your number 3?
I'm kind of scared. God of War.
Oh, look, I broke my Bakugo. Oh my god. He fell apart.
Oh
Kirby, you are not hearing
no.
this.
Okay, let me explain real quick. Let me explain.
I want to hear it.
Oh my god, where's his head? Okay.
I think that all of these games are wonderful. And if I'm being honest, I should have switched it with Stray, but I didn't because I think that God of War is such a great game. I think the lore of it is so wonderful. The graphics are beautiful. I have not watched anybody play it because I want to play it myself. But with the last 2, they have something really huge that I love about like any sort of gaming, which is character creation. I am obsessed with any game that allows me to create my own character. I like I love D&D. I love any sort of tabletop RPG. So to be able to do it in a video game is just like, I just love it. So that's why it's number 3. It's number 3 because it's so pretty. It could have been lower. So
Y'all, if you want an Elden Ring to be
it has everything.
Like, keep it in mind. Keep it in mind.
Hold on. And then I'm gonna, because you got me started now. I'm gonna say this. Because if you look at all the categories, that's why like God of War kept winning these categories, but Elden Ring had all of those like in one. And I'm not saying like that makes God of War bad. I'm just saying Elden Ring has so much in it. It's like, yeah, it's Game of the Year. It has Game of the Year material.
Something's God of War. Anyway, let's go back.
It's got runner-up material. I'll tell you that. God of War does.
Go back to Travi. Yeah, Travi, did you pick your number 3?
Yeah. Okay. So, as much as it probably hurts me to say, I probably would have put the Horizon at number 3, just for the story pacing issues. And it's like Elden Ring also has multiplayer where you could play with your friends as well. So it's like if you feel like things are getting difficult, playing with friends may make some of that stuff a little bit easier for you.
Yeah.
I know Horizon was supposed to originally have a multiplayer mode, but there also are talks of a possible Horizon MMO being in the works. So maybe that's where that went to.
That would be helpful.
So yeah.
Let's go back to number 2 with Peaches.
Elder Rings. No, wait. Dang, these are 2 hard ones because God of War and Elder Rings is like a challenge. You know, I'm gonna say Elder Rings. Yeah, Elder Rings.
You got it.
Fair.
Travi.
So number 2 for me is Elden Ring. I can't put it before God of War. Like I said, it has a character creation, like Kat was saying, and that's great. That's dope. It has a lot of lore and everything. It's a really challenging game, but God of War to me just has everything else that I like. So it's like you have 20 years of a character who's developed over that 20 years. He isn't the same character that he was when you probably played him on PS2 and PS3. He's a totally different character now than from how he was then. So character building, story narrative, graphics, gameplay, all of the above. I would have to put God of War for my number 1, but Elden Ring at 2.
True.
Respectfully, Elden Ring, you got to be number 2. And I don't know how they gave that joint to you at the Game Awards, but we're gonna talk about that later.
Come on now.
But Elden Ring, you and your long name people and killing the animals and in the cut. Them chasing your ass. Yeah, Elden Ring number 2.
Rob.
Same here. Elden Ring number 2. Like I said, just because like it's just been just awesome watching that studio From Software go from making the original Demon's Souls on PS3 to all the stuff that they've done to now
Sekiro, Bloodborne, Elden Ring. They about to work on a new Armored Core.
But yeah, just saying how far that studio has come from people being like, who is that? Who are you? Demon what? Souls what? To now they have, one of the biggest games of the year, of the generation. So they're definitely much respect to them and that. So
yes, I'm also saying Elden Ring for number 2. I hope that the developers for this game get some rest. I know they're tired.
Oh,
no, they're not. They about to put their foot in the Armored Core, and I'm gonna be right back on it because they still love playing it on PS2.
I have to give them their props. Like Elden Ring is a wonderful game. I have seen so many people play it. I've seen like different types of characteristics, different types of armor classes, and it is amazing to be number 2. Okay.
The way you disrespect. Unbelievable.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Elden Ring is number 2 for me as well. I already talked about what I like. Okay, come on now. I already talked about what I liked about it. It was actually my most anticipated game of 2022. So I'm happy that I've gotten to play it. Although I'm not very far in it. There's a lot to do.
It's a whole lot to do.
It's a lot, but it's
Yeah.
fun.
All right, here's our number ones. Peaches.
God of War.
Period. Trappy.
God of War, Ragnarok.
Chew.
Ragnaraka. That's
Father of
number
War.
one. Easy. God of War. Kratos. You know what it is, baby.
Okay. Rob.
Daz Against the World. God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah.
This man is a father. He went from pushing his little girl away because he was tired of her telling him, Dad, why don't you stay home, to actually loving on this boy, giving him wisdom, advice.
And he loved his daughter. Let's get that straight. He
Oh,
loved that
yeah.
little girl.
He loved her, but he pushed her away. He didn't push Atreus away toward, like, not in Ragnarok. He didn't.
Because he had a mission to do.
I know that. But he had missions in Ragnarok too. I'm just saying you see
The mission, the mission now was different. He was trying to prevent, even though it was already there. He couldn't stop it, but
I
he
know,
tried to stop
Travis. I played the game.
He
I
tried to
played
stop
the
it
game
still.
too.
You know what I'm
Look at what this is causing.
You're tearing our family apart.
I know, right?
No, it's not tearing it apart. It's just he's grown. You know, yeah, that's all it is.
Now an older god, and he's still destroying all these gods as an older god. He has become his own in the Ragnarok, and I can't wait to see him go to Egypt. I know that's next. I know that's next. Cat.
Okay, Tiny Tina's. I think I explained why earlier, but not just the character creation, but just having a game just with Tiny Tina.
It's chaotic.
It's very chaotic. It's so chaotic and so beautiful. You get to fight a zombie unicorn. This is really wild and kind of frightening the way that it runs at you. And it's called Butt Stallion, by the way.
Huh?
It's
called Booty Stallion, huh?
Booty.
What?
Butt Stallion.
Rocking everywhere. Shout out to Bubba Spot.
It's a great game. The guns are really cool. Yeah, and then the Chaos Chamber is a lot of fun, but I think it could be they could do more. Yeah. Okay, so we are done. Man, I hope Ragnarok and Elden Ring is not on anything else, because the way we spent an hour.
It's on a couple more of these. Let's go.
Let's see what's on the. Okay.
Best role play.
Oh well, we already know. We already know my number one. We already know. Imagine choo. We got you.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
All right. So how do we feel about Gotham Knights?
Gotham Knights is a fun game.
Yeah.
I think it's a very fun game. It delves into the Batman universe, but not with Batman, which is probably the first time that we've had it in a long time. But it does have its flaws. There's a couple of flaws, but I think even with those flaws, it doesn't take too much away from the game. It's still enjoyable, and it's still really fun.
Right. I actually enjoy Gotham Knights. I didn't think I would, because I was seeing like the trailers and stuff. I was like, nope. But it's so fun beating people up.
Yeah.
And then you can like switch in between the characters, and you have different attributes to each character, and just seeing like the growth and what you can do with like what you're presented with is actually pretty fun for me. All right.
I'm gonna say this about Gotham Knights. I was a little hesitant when they announced that it was only 30 frames per second for PS5. My main issue with that is that they were charging us full price for a game that did not meet the specs that PS5 is supposed to be able to do. I think that's unfair.
Agreed.
Which is why we bought it on sale, and so therefore it's worth the price. I definitely think it was worth $35.
Get you a discount.
Period.
I had to do it just simply because I'm a Batman fan. I couldn't hold it.
He's a character that What'd you say? What did you say?
I said I just had to do it because I'm a Batman fan. I ain't saying nothing else. I was letting you
go. Yeah. I'm a big Batman fan too. I think we've talked about that before.
Yeah, you and me both.
I think they make really good stories when Batman is dead, unfortunately. That's like the best way that they can delve into other characters. And I love Batman, but like some of my favorite stories have something to do with him missing or dead.
I'm gonna get into why I
Not
think
you
that
like why
is in
Batman
another
gone.
time. In another time, but that's a whole nother conversation for something else. But
I think that's the only way they know how to like expound on these types of characters. Otherwise, it is just like their proximity to Batman or Bruce. And so they did a really good job.
I think they're afraid. I think they're scared.
To try and do better stories when he's alive.
Better stories when he's with the group.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it's time.
I think that's in all media, but like I said, that's a story we gotta talk about another day.
Yeah, we can talk about it, yes, because I think it's time for Batman to be. There's many people that hate him. The reasons they hate him is like it's time to make those changes. But anyways, we won't do that right now. But I think Gotham Knights is really fun. The 30 frames per second is not that bad, except when you're moving really fast. So, yeah.
Okay, how do we feel about Pokemon Chew?
Okay, so
go ahead, lay it down, baby.
I played
Tell them
this
about
game. I streamed this.
Because I'm gonna talk about it too.
Let me tell you how I literally played this game. When I got it, I was like, okay, hold on.
Fire.
I get to make my character. Oh, she get to have a little brown to her skin.
Fire.
Okay. You could get hairstyles, you could do hair colors. They need to give us some more, some more flavor hairstyles.
Some black hairstyles.
Yeah, because it seemed like they don't get that. But I mean, it's okay. It's back in the day. I mean, they was, how they was back in the day. And it's an old Pokemon game. It's a nice play on
it's set in
Pokemon
and it's set era.
Yeah, it's set in like feudal, old school, like Japanese type vibes. You feel me? So it's a great game. Oh my gosh. The fact that you literally, let me tell you what happened. My first experience of walking in the wild, I seen this ginormous Big Daddy Rapidash in the corner, in the cut, run at me. I said, what is this? I didn't get a tutorial about big Pokemon. Apparently they was running big back in the day. They was eating their berries and they was living life, but all in all, the story of the game, fantastic. The way you get your Pokemon, fantastic. Let me tell you how much smoother Pokemon it was in that game versus the newer Pokemon game that just came out. I'm just saying, I mean, they took their time with Arceus, let me tell you, because Arceus was, let me tell you, and then
it was definitely the beta for the new one, but some things still didn't work out in the new one, which is weird. But I guess because they had such a shorter development time between these two games is why Violet and Scarlet took a hit.
And when you fly on Big Bessie in the winds and you hear that, and then you fly in and then let me tell you, all feelings, all emotions, they let you feel like you was in that story. I love a Pokemon game that makes you feel like you're in the story. That's why I'm a big fan of like mystery dungeon games and like this game, because it like really lets you like
mystery dungeon games are great, by the way.
It like really like puts you in the story, like outside of like, it's a game, but when you in the story, you're in the game, you're in the game. Like, and I'm a big Pokemon, like I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I got it in my name. So
very captivating game.
Very, 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 very beautiful game, captivating game, except for, when you can't climb up the side of mountains correctly. And then let me tell you, my Joy-Cons was drifting the whole game. Let me tell you, and it's still a great game. So with that being said, fantastic game. Me love me some Pokemon. And that end boss fight, that was crazy. He was changing types and everything, teleporting like Jesus. And I was like, oh, Jesus. So it was a mess, but I mean, I beat it. I actually beat this game. So praise the Lord. That's all I got to say about the Pokemon.
So we're going to go through our ranks and we're going to hit this one pretty quick.
Real quick. Because I didn't get to say nothing about Pokemon.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm bad.
Go ahead, Rob.
So
enlighten us.
But yeah, no, I just want to add really quickly. Playing this game, because when I first heard about this game, I was excited because it was changing things, kind of like you said, going back to the feudal area. But it brought back one of my all-time favorite Pokemon, Cyndaquil. I was like, I get to
Cyndaquil,
hook up with
one
the
of the
homie
goats.
again.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I had
And go-
Cyndaquil too.
I love Cyndaquil, one of my
Yes.
favorite Pokemon of all
And-
time.
and go on a new adventure, whatever. How could I not love it? And this game also kind of gave me the first time feeling fear in a Pokemon game because
Yeah.
like
big
what
Absolutely.
you was talking about earlier, just the fact of like, even like it's similar like the previous games when they started having Pokemon walking around,
Mhm.
if they ran up to you, it would go to the little cutscene and it would be a battle. It's like
Yeah, ain't no cutscene.
there is
baby.
no cutscene.
You the
It's
cutscene.
me, just me versus this beast.
It's
You
you
better
versus
throw
the
that
world.
Pokeball real quick. Or if not, you just battling the Rapidash hand to hand,
Yeah.
and she gonna kick you with her hoof. It's not a game.
Yeah,
Yep.
and so that aspect about the game, whatever, was just something that I just really loved. Was just like, man, this really made it feel new and fresh and a real sense of danger because it's like, okay, I'm
Mhm.
actually slow creeping, tiptoeing around these Pokemon, and yeah, just running for my life. So I freaking really enjoyed that game.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. We're gonna go through this 1 through 4, y'all, and we gotta go through it quick because we got so much to do.
I know. I was like, we
Come
taking a
on.
long time.
My
Come
little
on.
Togepi.
I'm about to say that Togepi. Look at the Togepi.
Oh, I
So
love
cute.
Togepi.
3D
Yeah.
print.
Togepi
That's
is
so
adorable.
cool.
Let's go. All right. So if you hear somebody say something you don't like, you can't go against them right now. Save it for the battlefield, for the chaos chamber. All right. So we're gonna start with Rob. What is your number 4?
Gotham Knights because I didn't play it.
Okay. Chew. What's your number 4?
Gotham Knights, because I ain't got no ties to that.
Charlie, what's your number 4?
Tiny Tina. I'm sorry.
That's
Lord.
okay.
Peaches, what's your number 4?
Gotham, because I haven't played it. I watch people play it.
Okay. Kat, what's your number 4?
Pokemon, because I didn't play it. By the time I wanted to play it, y'all stopped playing it. So I was like, okay, it must not be that great because y'all just stopped talking about it after 2
Baby, that
weeks.
game been out since January. It's still going strong.
I'm
also-
still playing
Nobody
it.
talks about it anymore.
Oh, because I beat it already.
Pokemon.
Oh, that's
Everybody
probably
trying to
what it
get
is.
through their backlog right now. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm also say Pokemon. I'm sorry. Sorry about it.
It's okay.
Number 3, Rob.
Tiny Tina.
Okay. Chew.
Tiny Tina's.
Travi.
Now this one my bias about to kick in. Elden Ring.
Peaches.
Tiny Tina.
Ooh, we. Kat.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say Elden Ring.
Okay.
In
I'm
comparison,
going to say Elden Ring as well. Okay. Rob, number 2.
Elden Ring.
Chew.
Elden Ring.
Travi.
Gotham Knights.
Peaches.
Elden Ring.
dang.
Kat.
Gotham Knights.
And I'm going to say Tiny Tina's. Okay, Rob, you're number 1.
I want to be the very best. So Pokemon.
Chew.
Pokemon Legends, Arceus, let's go.
I thought she was about to say, gotta catch them all.
Gotta
Travis.
catch 'em all.
It's Pokemon. Like, even though I love Gotham Knights and I really like Elden Ring, I'm gonna have to go Pokemon. I feel like it does a lot of things better than Gotham Knights, and like I said, my bias is kicking in also. So
Yeah, and then it's like best role play. Like it really felt like this was my life.
Mhm.
Yeah. Peaches.
Side duck.
Psyduck.
I had to think for 2 seconds. I was like, that's not okay. Oh, wait, yeah, okay.
Pokemon Legends Psyduck.
I love.
Imagine.
Cat.
Tiny Tina's.
And I'm gonna go with Gotham Knights. Oh. What
It's
a
a mixed
mixed
bag.
bag we have
It's
there.
a mixed bag again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, we got the shooters.
Whoop whoop.
Big shooters.
Big shooters.
We have Overwatch 1 and 2, Tiny Tina's, Rollerdrome,
I
Apex.
put that in for me.
Man.
I'm like the only person that played that game.
Apex and Destiny 2, the Witch Queen? The Witch Queen.
This-
Mhm.
We have the
Which,
witches.
which Queen expansion?
All right, so Travi, I know you play Destiny.
Yes, I sure do.
Can you tell us a bit about what's going on here? Because that's gonna be my number 5. I ain't even gonna hold you.
the Witch Queen, I haven't got too far in the story, honestly. Because Destiny just has a lot of content. It's one of those. It's also one of those other games that just updates yearly, and I don't think it's going to stop. I don't even think a Destiny 3 will be a thing, to be honest with you. But you know, Witch Queen, another big threat out of the galaxy coming to the Guardians Dome, and they got to stop her.
Yeah.
You know, it's the typical. Destiny usually has the typical villain hero story, but it's just the content what keeps people playing in Destiny.
Okay. Anybody else got something on Destiny?
I'm gonna let you know that I played the Taken King and I never beat that because people I was playing with Travi at the time, but these other people I was playing with.
It wasn't me though. Like, all right, so I'm gonna explain this story for y'all real quick.
Yeah, please.
So Chu wanted to finish it. I have already done it. I already done it like 3 times. I beat it 3 times already. So Chu wanted to do it, and our friend Ron wanted to do it. They hadn't beaten it. So I got them together. I got my other friend that y'all may know from Twitter, Quan B. We played Destiny 1 a lot together. So I finished the raid with him originally. I got him to come in, and we just needed 2 more people. And we got these 2 random people. It was this husband and his wife.
Oh,
which is adorable, right?
They
was dragging us down.
They was
dragging us down. They would always get killed first, and so since Ron and Nia didn't have the support, they would get killed. So it was just me and Quan running back and forth trying to revive everybody while also trying to deal the damage to the enemy, and we just could not get past with these 2 people. So I'm sorry for that, Chu.
So respectfully, Destiny 2. I trust me. If I ever beat the Taken King, we might get there, but probably not. So
yeah,
I am really interested in this next DLC, Lightfall, which drops on my birthday.
Period.
So birthday gift.
Birthday drop. Peaches, Rob. Peaches.
I'm the same. I'm the same as Chu. Like, I had a group of friends, and when I caught COVID, I had COVID for 2 weeks. My friends sat there, oh, don't worry, we won't play. They beat the game twice. I'm like, dang, forget y'all. So I never beat one. So yeah.
I haven't kept up with Destiny in a while, but I still have a lot of fondness and appreciation for that series just because of how fun it is to play. So even though I haven't really played any of the newer expansions in probably like the last year or so, whatever, I do still like loosely keep it on my radar just because it just always looks so cool and fun, and I dive in every now and then. So
okay.
I just watch people play Destiny 2. But I will probably never play Destiny again because I was really big in the first one. It first came out, and I played the story. I think I beat the story in just like a few hours, and I was upset that I had to wait on DLC just for them to complete this half a story. And then when a couple months later they came out with the Taken King and charged full price, I was so mad.
Yeah, they charged you a whole nother game for that one.
I was like, that's just DLC. So after that, I was like, I'm not paying for it. I'll just watch people play it. So it looks fun though.
Okay.
And pretty.
Let's try to move on to Apex.
Apex is fun.
That game ugly.
Apex it's okay to me. Like it's an alright shooter. It's something I would play just very seldomly. Like I have it on Xbox, but I couldn't put it as the best shooter for me, in my opinion. It's cool, but it's not wowing to me.
I don't play it, but I cannot escape it because my wife runs it daily.
Hey, nice. That's what's up.
Yeah, so more than likely people that have like been listening to my podcast and stuff, whatever, over the time I've been doing it, depending on the time I'm recording, you might hear her going off in the background. So,
yes.
Yeah, my wife is adorable, but her when she on Apex, her mouth is vicious. So Yeah, she'll put you in the ground and let you know about it. So, but yeah, I'm aware of everything Apex just because I can't escape it.
I watch people play Apex and I'm like, it ain't cute. Like, why
Is it
y'all
too
play
bulky?
this? It's like the moving around,
It's a battle royal.
the when you walk outside, like it ain't cute. Like, it's just one of those games. I'm not gonna be too harsh on it because it's just not my kind of game.
Yeah.
She doesn't find any
Respectfully.
characters that are interestingly cute.
No, it's just like the art style, like the way the game looks.
Yeah, that's
it's just not
that's
cute.
what I'm saying. Yeah, like the
Like-
character styles, the art style, the world isn't
The world isn't cute. It's
interestingly
ugly.
cute for you.
It's
It's-
ugly. And
yeah.
it's like you don't have to be cute for you to be great because God of War ain't cute and
Yeah.
it's fantastic. But I mean,
You
Apex
don't like
just,
the art direction.
it's just not the vibes for me. So I'm gonna let y'all have Apex.
Okay. Let's move on to Rollerdrome. I don't know if anybody has anything to say
But
about
you're gonna
it.
have to explain this game to me because I ain't never
Yeah, I've
seen this
seen
before.
Cat play it.
I never
Like,
seen it.
the concept seems kind of weird,
Can you
It's very
But
weird. That's why it's
it-
so great.
but it does have an interesting art style. Like
Yeah, the art
for a
style
game
is
cool.
so pretty. So basically the premise, it's like a dystopian game. Kind of like think the Running Man, or what's
Mhm.
another one? Like, I mean, y'all know what I mean, like those where you're having to fight for your life for the entertainment of others.
Right.
Mhm.
It's
Hunger
kind of like
Games,
that.
but with rollerblades and guns.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like they made the skateboarding series Ollie Ollie, and I love
Mhm.
Ollie Ollie 2. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
That Adventure
So-
Time looking game, yes.
But that's the newer one. The other one was more simple. It just looked like a little stick figure.
Oh, okay.
But it was really fun. The soundtrack was amazing. So I was excited for this. Like skating and guns. Come on now, that's great. And you like reload your ammo by doing tricks and grinds. Awesome.
Mhm.
Don't even do it.
But it's hard. It is very hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that night you watching. You was that one mission you was doing was like, oh my god.
I know. I think that was like the big. Was that the big mech when it was like whatever. I haven't played it since then.
Indoors. There was one where you were indoors. They had me squeezing my butt cheeks because I was
Every time I play, I was trying to show somebody the other day, and I got so stressed. I was like, "Well, that's the game," and cut it off.
and that's how you play.
I have a quick
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
What's up?
Is it me or does the cover look like Speed Racer?
It
It
does.
is.
I was thinking
It
that.
does.
Okay.
It is Speed Racer.
Go Speed Racer. Go.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, so is it a Speed Racer game? Like,
I wonder
never
if
seen
it's
this.
like they did that on purpose. Just like for the
Yeah.
vibe.
I'll play.
Probably try to get some brownie points.
Mhm.
hmm
Look at this reference, guys.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, don't you want to play this?
Hi, the game.
We don't need to talk about Overwatch or Tiny Tina's again.
We don't.
Yeah.
So
We
we're gonna
can
go to
just
the ranking.
Go and
Yeah.
rank.
Yep. Same as last time. Don't get upset. We saved it for the chaos chamber. So number 5, we're gonna start with Travi.
All right, number 5, Rollerdrome.
Okay. That's fair.
2.
I'm sorry, but I don't even know what this game is. Y'all done talked about it, and I still don't know what this game is. Rollerdrome.
I know that's gonna be unanimous, so I'm gonna just go ahead and write it down as
Rob.
Overwatch 2 or Overwatch. And
Wow.
I have no cares or connections for that series.
That's understandable, though. If you ain't got no connections to it, that's understandable.
If only
Like,
they dropped the Netflix series, Rob might have a different opinion.
Like their animated shorts are so good.
Yeah, they are. They're great.
Yeah.
Great.
Rob, that hurt my heart a little bit. Okay, my number 5 is Rollerdrome.
Peaches, you go.
Rollerdrome.
I'm gonna say
Apex.
yeah, I think I'm gonna say Apex.
Go away. Somebody just came in. Y'all know who. What's my number? What's y'all? I can't even think.
Come on now, number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4.
We got you.
All right. So number 4 for me, I feel like it could honestly be interchangeable between these two, only because I haven't played Tiny Tina, and I have a little bit experience at Apex. But just because I haven't actually gave it a fair shot yet, I'm gonna say Tiny Tina.
Okay.
But that don't mean it's gonna be there forever.
Chew.
I'm gonna say Apex because it's ugly. That's why it's 4. I mean, at least I know this game. I've seen streamers play it. I'm just like, why y'all playing this ugly game? So Apex.
Rob.
Rollerdrome, just because even though I haven't played it, I do appreciate just the uniqueness of it combining the roller skating and the shooting.
That's right, baby.
Somebody has to go for I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Disrespectful.
Sorry. My number 4 is Apex. Same reasons Chew is ugly. I don't like it. And the newest character that they have is basically Mara, but just all dark. Like, why did y'all copy Overwatch like that? Apex.
Because they know Overwatch is way better.
They know Overwatch they know Overwatch the best shooter. They trying to get up there.
Mhm.
Right. Like half of the characters are newer.
I mean,
characters.
honestly, if they just listen to their community, they might be all right. If they fix them bugs, like people saying they got with some of them characters, they might be straight. But
Right.
Peach, it's your turn.
Oh, no, you just
Apex, because I lost my whole data after
Oh.
the update. I lost the whole thing. I said, you know
Wow.
what?
Dang.
I'm not playing you again. I'm not starting over.
nah, I definitely understand that. Yeah, I won't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was.
I think mine is gonna be Destiny 2. Just because,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Understandable.
All right, Travi, number 3.
Number 3 is Apex. It's
Okay.
like I said, it's cool. It can be fun, but I have no attachments, and I don't really even have a character that I truly like for me to try to
Yeah.
dive into the game with. So, number 3.
Yeah. Chew.
See, this is you know me and Destiny. Y'all heard my history. So it's like the unfinishedness. It's like I never want to finish it.
Mhm.
So that's gonna be where you go. I mean, I played it before, so I know how the play style is for Destiny. So I'm gonna put it at 3 because I played the first Destiny. I played Taken King, didn't beat Taken King, but I mean, I played it. So with that being said, I'm gonna make that a humble 3.
The humble 3. All right, Rob.
Tiny Tina.
Okay. Peaches.
Destiny 2.
Okay. I'm also say, I skipped myself and put you there. I'm so sorry. I'm also say Destiny 2. So we see each other. It's all good. Cat.
Overwatch.
Number
Mm.
Hey, look, what did you say? What did you say? Don't
Number 2.
come for me.
I'm moving forward. Travi, number 2.
Number 2 is Destiny 2. Like I said, it's another one of the games that's always updating with content. They always got some new events or DLC going on, but it doesn't hold me like it used to.
Yeah.
So number 2.
Okay. Chew.
I'm gonna say cute little Tiny Tina's Wonderlands or whatever. That's cute. It's number 2. I love watching, like I said, I love watching Fox and Cat play this game. Like I be lurking and I be like really like y'all be having fun and y'all make the game look fun to play. So I definitely want to possibly try it one day. So
Yes, please.
I give it a humble number 2.
And we will help you to victory.
Yes, we will.
Rob.
Victory.
Victory.
My number 2 will be Apex Legends because, like I said, I can't escape it. Because matter of fact, I hear right now my wife literally just logged on. So
Your wife. Oh, that's right, Rob. You better.
That's right.
We love to see it.
You do it for
My number 2 is Tiny Tina's. It has a special place in my heart. I hear her too. She about to go off. They for the rule today that they mess with her. I know that's right. Pirate teams have a special place in my heart. This also can be toxic, but it's very fun, especially fun with me and Kat. We're playing it. I love the play or whatever. We're not supposed to be doing this. Okay, Peaches, you're number 2. Sorry, y'all.
Overwatch.
Okay, Kat.
Roller drum.
All right, our number 1's Travi.
Overwatch, and I ain't gotta say nothing else. I'm nice.
Hey, you don't. Nice.
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 Nice. That's all I gotta say. I'm nice.
Period.
Roll with me if you want help.
Okay,
Nice.
I'll be on this team. Carry. My G is number 1.
Overwatch.
Period.
We said all that needs to be said for Overwatch, so Overwatch it is. Moving
Okay.
on.
Rob.
Destiny 2.
All right.
Nice.
Somebody had to choose it. My number 1 is Overwatch. You already know. Toxic Lucio. Peaches.
Tiny Tina.
And we love to see it. The unicorn, but stallion. Cat Burger.
Tiny Tina's. Okay. Oh, we finally made it through that round 1.
The
Dear
chaos
travelers,
chamber.
we have reached the Chaos Chamber.
Ooh.
And we are playing This or That Gaming Edition. It is game versus game. You don't know what the game is, but you got to make a decision. You got time to decisions, or should I just give y'all I'm gonna give y'all like 10 seconds. But y'all got to make a decision, and then we as a group are going to see if we agree or disagree. Are y'all ready?
Reggie.
Go.
Y'all need a gulp of water.
Let me have a little sip. Let me have a little sip real quick. Hold on.
Reggie.
It's finna get chaotic in here. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Got myself a little.
Let me tell Silent P to bring me something to drink.
Yeah.
Gave myself a little swallow of water.
Yeah. Get your lives together because it's about to be chaotic.
Got my neck pillow on. I'm ready.
Let me know when y'all ready.
Reggie.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Chew.
Yes.
This or that. Genshin Impact or Fall Guys?
I knew you was going to set me up like this.
Oh.
Respectfully, Genshin Impact.
All right. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
How do
Genshin
we-
Impact.
Okay. How do we as a group? Do we agree or disagree?
I respect it.
Yeah, I respect it.
What was her answer?
Genshin.
Genshin over Fall Guys.
No.
Why would you say no, Peaches?
I haven't played it, and Fall Guys is fun.
That's a good reason.
I mean, respectfully, because I have played both games, and I'm very good at both games. I'm going to say Fall Guys has gotten stale, not because I play it so much, but I play it a lot less than I did when it first came out. And Genshin keeps coming out with content that makes me want to play the game even more. Yeah, it keeps the game fresh. Where Fall Guys, it's like they want to keep it fresh, but it's stale. It's like trying to chew on some dry bread.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Speaking of Peaches,
Huh?
Peaches, Left 4 Dead 2 or Dead by Daylight.
Life 4 Dead 2.
All right. Do we agree?
I agree.
It's a classic.
Agree.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
There would be no Back for Blood if it wasn't Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, it would be no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob, have you ever played Super Smash Brothers?
A little bit. Little
Okay. So if I say Multiverses versus Super Smash Brothers, which one would you choose?
bit. Smash Brothers easy.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah. Can't. Yeah. It's yeah.
You can't.
All these
disrespect-
games
You can't
wanna
disrespect the OG like that.
All these
Yeah.
games
Yeah,
want to be
exactly.
Smash Bros. All
Yeah.
the multiverse type games want to be Smash Bros, but it's just not. They can't. You
Okay,
can't
okay.
duplicate.
Travi,
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen you play Naraka Blade Point, correct?
Absolutely, I love it.
Okay, so Naraka Blade Point versus Sifu.
Naraka.
I
Only
knew it.
cause only cause, like I said again, I love Sifu. It's a great game,
Mhm.
but the fact is Naraka is a game that also continuously updates with content. New characters, new levels. Yeah, it's Naraka.
Part 2. Naraka Blade Point versus Overwatch.
Ooh.
The first one was a trick question, Travi.
I figured that. Ooh. I might have to go with Overwatch.
Woo!
I have history with Overwatch, and Naraka is only just under a year old.
Yeah.
But yeah, Overwatch.
Okay. Cat.
Mhm.
Stray versus Stardew Valley.
Oh, Stardew
Ooh.
Valley. Hold up, Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley.
I'm sorry. I love Stray, but I am
Love.
obsessed with
See how
Stardew Valley.
quick you was gonna say it.
Cat.
I have like
I respect
1,000
your
hours.
choices. I
Crops
respect
over
your
cats.
choices.
That's right. I have a cat in Stardew Valley though.
Hmm.
Let's make it.
Okay. Trav. How can I say this in a nice way?
Mm-mm.
Okay, God of War, Ragnarok, or God of War, the OG.
Oh,
Wait, you said me?
Yes, Trav, you.
Because God of War 1 is a classic.
Mhm.
You
there
know
would
what
be
I'm
no
saying?
Ragnarok without God.
There
of
would
War.
be no God of War. Yeah,
Mhm.
Ragnarok without God of War.
Mhm.
But you know, we come into a whole nother era 4 times over since then. And I feel like they've done perfected the series to a point. So Ragnarok.
Okay. Do we
Mm,
agree?
I agree.
I'm right there
Yeah.
with you.
I agree.
Mhm. I
Okay.
agree.
Okay, this was for Chew and for Rob.
Mhm.
Pokemon Arceus or Pokemon Scarlet Violet?
Pokemon Arceus, hands
Ar-
down.
Yeah.
Same here, only because I haven't played Scarlet and
Same.
Violet yet.
Okay.
I played Scarlet and Violet, and when I cut the game on, like I literally streamed the game. I said, "Oh, this wants to be Arceus, but it can't be." So
No.
Arceus, hands down.
Gotta blame the Pokemon Company International for that, probably. More than
Yeah.
likely.
Like it
Too
wanted
much
to be, but
dialogue.
it couldn't. It was like you tried, baby.
But regardless, it's still fun.
Yeah, it's still a fun game, but in comparison to Arceus, like
Yeah.
I ain't got a Nemona and Arceus yelling at me about battling every 2 seconds. So
Yeah.
with that being said, like Arceus hands down,
Yeah.
no questions asked.
Mhm.
I'm just chilling, camping in the woods.
Okay. So this one's for everybody who's played this game. If you played it, go ahead and answer for it. The Elden Rings, the Rings of Elden, or Bloodborne.
Oh.
Why you gotta pick that? That's so hard.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say Bloodborne.
I agree with that statement.
Yeah, Bloodborne is
I'm,
just so good.
Yeah, I might have to, because people still begging for a Bloodborne remaster on top of it all.
yeah.
Like the people is begging for one.
Yeah,
Yeah, how can I not go Bloodborne when I'm wearing a Bloodborne shirt? So.
right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Definitely.
I love the
Bloodborne.
setting of Bloodborne. It's one of my favorite kind of game
Mhm.
settings or story settings, and
yeah.
Mhm.
the outfits are really cool. Elden Ring is great, but Bloodborne is just it's fun.
Yeah. All right, this one again is for everyone. Left 4 Dead 2 or Back 4 Blood?
Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead
Left 4
too.
Dead.
Yeah,
Beep,
Left 4 Dead.
beep, beep, beep. Back for
Yeah,
Left
Left
4
4
Dead
Dead.
too.
Back 4 Blood is fun, but Left
I
4
knew that. Yeah, Back 4 Blood is fun, but it's a classic.
It's a classic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Probably,
It paved the way for Back 4 Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Mhm.
yeah. This was probably like the easiest one that I've done was Back 4 Blood and Left 4 Dead because you can't beat Left 4 Dead 2. I don't care. I don't care.
Left 4 Dead.
So this one y'all may have seen and not played, but I've seen both. So I just want your opinion. Story-wise, The Quarry or The Devil Inside?
Oh,
Have y'all seen it?
I haven't seen The Devil Inside.
I've
Okay,
seen
The
let's
Quarry.
do.
I have seen
You
both.
seen Man of
I have
Medan?
seen most of The Devil Inside.
I have
Okay.
seen all the games.
Okay.
Ain't none
So
of them better than Until Dawn.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
I agree.
yeah, and Until Dawn, yeah,
I
it
agree.
wins.
Ain't none of
Yeah.
them better than Until Dawn. I'm
Right
just saying.
in.
Even though it wasn't an option, I'ma say I did not like The Quarry. The Devil in Me, I thought it was funnier.
it was so funny to me. I was like, what? What? Y'all fighting what?
It's hilarious. Like The Devil in Me is funny. It's not even scary. It's just funny.
It's
Like,
funny.
the
why y'all got
Quarry
all these
was-
mannequins up here. Like you spent all this money on these mannequins.
Right.
The Quarry had an all-star cast. It had Brenda Song. It had Dewey. It had
Yeah, I mean, but the all-star
Yeah.
cast, but
Nah.
I felt like the werewolf thing was rather dry in comparison to Until Dawn, which was way better.
No, I
Yeah.
agree. No, I agree with that. I'm just saying.
I think I like The Quarry. I only watched Jazzy Guns and what's her
Dwayne.
Dwayne, thank you.
Why? Not
I watched them play it. And I like the way they played it. So I don't know. That's about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, y'all have survived the chaos chamber this time.
Woo.
But I will be back for more
Today.
Okay.
tomorrow.
I don't even remember what's next. Is it the anime?
Anime.
Okay, let me give this disclaimer. There was a lot of anime that came out this year.
And
There's always
Big time anime.
so I had to choose the ones that people tweet the most about.
That's fair.
Okay.
And then there's an honorable mention for the ones that people were kind of talking about at some
And
point.
it should
Okay.
be honorable mention because I got a few. Anyway, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah.
And I included Cyberpunk because it is in anime style. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's actually,
Yes.
but you know
Yeah.
it is.
Yep, it's
Yep.
done by Studio Trigger. So
Okay,
I'm
so there you
counting.
go.
These
Yeah.
are hard to pick. Why you did this?
Yeah,
for?
this is hard. Jesus.
Oh my god, can they all just be one?
This should have been the chaos chamber right here.
Yeah.
This, yeah, this was
Yeah.
definitely the chaos chamber.
This is
Chaos
chaos
Chamber
right here.
and Anime Edition.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna say Bleach did what needed to be done. They came up there with the artwork, with the story. I was blown away. Every week on Monday, my mouth was agape. I was like, "What y'all doing over here? Who
Yeah.
was up here? Who are these mad men? Did y'all eat breakfast? Because what's going on?"
Also, before you continue, this is all spoiler free because I haven't watched Bleach
I
yet.
haven't said anything.
I know. I'm just saying. So I know. I've already told you. I'm just
I
making
know.
that disclaimer for everybody.
Yeah.
So things
Yeah.
you like about it, just kind of keep it broad, not
Yeah.
specific.
Yeah.
the just the animation by itself, they went a whole different route, and I'm so happy that they did because it has made it like 100% better in my opinion. It looks
Mhm.
better. It feels like I just feel immersed. I love Bleach. That's it.
Yeah, same here with Bleach. Because the jump up in production quality, a lot of people didn't think it was the same studio who did the OG Bleach series. People were like, "Oh, who's the new studio?" It's like, wait, it's still Studio Period. What y'all been doing for the last decade?
Hiding,
So
working.
Stepping their game up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
Put
They
in
been,
work.
they been sitting back watching, like, all right, we could do that. We could do that.
Yeah.
Now watch. They think we're playing. They think we're playing. Watch us show up.
So yeah, it was just so dope. I agree with Fox. Is like every Monday coming home from work, sitting down in front of my TV. It felt like it kind of took me back to my childhood. A bit of like,
Yes.
man, I'm really here with Bleach again as an adult, but it's just still the nostalgia and everything just washing over me. Yeah, it was fantastic.
And it fits the adulthood too. It don't
It
feel like a
do.
child anime. Like the first one felt like who I was as an adolescent.
Yeah,
This one feels like how I'm about to be 30.
yeah.
No, I appreciate it. All right. Anybody else?
I love it. I love
Period.
it. I never had to heat up my food 3 times because of a show. That's how good it was. Every Monday, I'm sitting there, wait, I need more. What happened? Oh, I got to reheat my food. But what happened? I've been watching in Spanish when I clicked on the wrong episode. I was like, I'm still gonna watch it. It's in English as well, so
That is some dedication.
it's good.
I know I
recommend
watched one episode on accident. I was like, dang, they killing it.
it. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yo, it's
And,
spicy.
Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna run it back again because since the dub has been coming out too, I'm gonna go back through it again with the OG cast and stuff. So yeah,
Yes.
all right. How we feel about Cyberpunk? Actually, I've never seen this.
Oh, it's so good.
Cyberpunk was great, and I love the fact that this kind of helped bring the game back around for people to kind of give it a fair shot in a more complete way. So like I really got a lot of respect for the anime for that. Like, and it's really good. If you got to watch it, Fox.
It
Definitely
is
watch it.
really good.
I got
It's gritty, which is a good
very
aspect
gritty.
of it.
But I mean, the game is gritty too.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I haven't played the game. I need to play it.
The stories in Cyberpunk, the game, are very gritty. It's a dark, yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah. So while watching Edge Runners, it was like a adrenaline filled binge watch because I kind of felt like it would be some, of course, some action stuff or just off the little bit I know about the game or whatever, and plus, like I said, like with it being Studio Trigger, who did Kill la Kill and stuff like that, but out the gate in episode 1, they set the tone and everything. It's like, hey,
they came out the gate.
Yeah, we come out the gate strong, and just from start to finish, it was beautiful. The music was super dope. So
the animations was clean.
I gotta check it out. I
have it on my list.
Yeah, 10 episodes on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh,
10?
Oh, Lord, let me binge watch before I can't watch Netflix anymore.
Right.
Baby, I'm not going to pay up $4. Not me. Speaking of intense, can we talk about Mob Psycho?
Ooh, okay.
I want to be his friend.
I have not finished this because they just finished this season, right? Okay.
I just started.
So Silent P, he got me into it when we first started dating. And we are obsessed, but we try to watch it when we're both off. And I will just say there was an episode about Dimple that we watched and I was shocked. So I don't know how it's going to go from there.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's no spoilers. It's just so freaking good. I just don't understand how it can be as good as it is. I'm sorry. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be my number one, spoiler alert.
Yeah, Mob Psycho was really dope. I ended up waiting until the season was done. And it was just a fun day or two of just watching everything for this third season. And I also appreciate the fact that the series is done. And so I like, hey, it's 3 seasons. Nice little bow to wrap it all up or whatever. So but yeah. Mob Psycho is definitely one a lot of people sleep on.
Anyone else?
I just want to be his friend.
Yes, I know.
I'm gonna say I haven't started season 3 yet. I was waiting for it to finish out so I could just run through it.
Yep.
But it's time now.
Okay. Here we go. Spy X Family. Oh my God, I love
I knew you were gonna say the X. I knew you were gonna say the X.
Spy Family is great. It is.
Oh my God.
Fantastic.
It is great.
I was shutting up because I was going to save all my words for Spy Family, baby.
Yes.
It is such a wholesome.
Family, and I'm so grateful because it is so good.
It is such a wholesome anime.
And it's like, I love the thing about anime is like I love an anime that can give me a little bit of everything I love in anime, which is action, which is a family story, which is kind-hearted, a character development in the process. You're watching this little girl get raised, and she gotta hide her stuff. I'm trying to keep it broad, and just in case y'all ain't seen it, but I mean y'all need to watch it because it's so good. Oh my God, let me tell you, I literally watched the newest episode yesterday, and I was like, oh my God, why did I wait so long to watch this? It is so good. It's just 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 anime for me. Like this is gonna be my number one. I said what I said.
So when I saw this, I thought that this had like 2 seasons. And so I was binge watching it, and then I got to like at the time the 8th episode, and then I saw like what was it? Tokyo Revenger came up. I was like, what? Excuse me? So like a crackhead every Monday or whenever it came on. Is it Monday for them?
I think
Spy
it's
Family Saturdays.
Saturday.
Okay. Every Saturday, I know it was Monday for Bleach. That's why I got confused. Every Saturday, like a crackhead, go on to Hulu. Where is it? It's so
I'll be
good.
right at Crunchyroll. Like, is my new episode
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
I feel that.
One thing I like about Spy Family is it has, to me, one of the most accessible mangas, and it just like it's almost like they just. I mean, there's a lot of, which we'll talk about. I'm gonna say with Chainsaw Man, there's a lot of manga when they make the anime, they have to add other stuff in it to make it longer. Spy Family, it just blends so well. Like it's so easy to just animate it, and it's pretty much the same, but it's still enjoyable to see it.
Yeah.
And it's so funny.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
genuinely
hilarious.
funny.
The fight scenes are very entertaining.
Yep.
The characters are all wacky in their own way. It's
They all bring a flavor to the show,
Yeah.
which makes it cohesively great. You know, I love Spy Family. I got no bad words about Spy Family.
Yeah,
there's zero bad I
perfect.
can say about Spy Family.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Chainsaw.
Yeah, I love me some Chainsaw Man. I watched this just the other day myself recently, and let me tell you, I didn't think I would like. Let me tell you, I went into watching Chainsaw Man knowing I was like, man, I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna watch it anyway though, but I'm gonna hate it. No, the complete opposite. I actually really love Chainsaw Man. Like, I didn't think, it's like in the weirdest way. It's like everything I thought that I would hate about it, I love about it. Like it's like the gore, the fighting, like the dumb looking chainsaw dog that when he was gone, I felt so sad. I was like, I don't like this ugly dog. And then I was attached to that poor baby when like, ugh. But Chainsaw Man is like, I feel like some of the like more shallow aspects of it, you know, about he is a teenager, so I mean, I can't really say it's shallow. It's shallow for me because, you know, I'm a whole woman. But for a guy at his age, a teenager going through what he's going through, it's still shallow as hell. Let's be realistic. But I mean, like, I see where he's coming from, so I'm not like too like off put by it because, you know, he is young, so like. The story, like the demons and devils or whatever the heck you call them, those things. But you know, we are in our demon era in anime clearly because everybody got a demon, a devil coming up their armpit. Yeah. You gotta fight some kind of demon. You better open up a Bible, baby, and call.
I'm out here fighting demons.
Everybody fighting. Like, calm down. Go eat some lunch. Please.
Right. But yeah, I really like Chainsaw Man. Okay. I'm surprised that I like it. So
I have mixed emotions. Just say, I think you hit it on the head because I was like, what is it that is not making me love it the way I want to? And it's because it's so shallow to me. And it's just like, I have to run it back and do like a binge watch to get into it again. Like after the 3rd episode, I was like, I know you're not finna do this right now. I know you see what's going on here. Why you over there? Why? Yeah. Like, okay, let me let me take a step back. And so it's kind of mixed for me because it is shallow, but he is a teenager, so I have to keep that in mind. But then you see other shows like Bleach, and it's a little bit different because they're teenagers too, but they kind of have to be a little bit more mature because they had so much responsibility. And with this, it's just like, man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna follow whoever. I'm like, wait, you make up your own mind. Please don't do this.
Yeah, those two are pretty interesting comparisons because it's like Ichigo grew up in a structured household and family and stuff with his parents, siblings and stuff versus Denji. Pretty much
on the streets.
Was always on the streets.
He was in the streets, eating out the trash cans. Yeah.
Just happy to have a piece of toast.
Yeah, he really just happy to, have a hug from a female and, get this bread out the trash can and be good. Like it's more simplistic on his side, whereas he got, I mean, they both dealing with some crazy bullshit. Let's talk about it. But I mean, aside from that, like North Pole, South Pole, it's giving North Pole, South Pole.
Yeah.
Well, before we rank, Peaches, do you have anything you want to say about Chainsaw Man?
I don't like the dub voice of what's his name? The one with the ponytail. He does a hand.
Hockey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the dub version of him. I'm sorry. Why did they make him sound like a
It's the dub.
That's the only. It's
only critique.
That's it.
I don't even watch the
not
dub,
like that.
so I don't even. I have to go listen to his voice now that you said that.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched it.
When you watch it, let me know. Cause you be like, what? Are you serious?
Because he's my favorite character.
So you saying that his voice doesn't fit his face?
It does not fit his whole. It does not fit him at all.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just.
I'm gonna have to definitely check out the dub. I thought about it recently. I was like, why have I never listened to the dub? I was like, probably because I'm always watching stuff, listening to it in the Japanese and reading the text in English regardless. So
everyone else is fine. It's just that
him
bothers me. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna just stick to myself because I ain't gonna change his voice. Everything else is good, but he gotta go with his voice. That's all. Oh my Jesus.
The only thing I'll say is I like reading the manga better. I like the animation style, but I don't know. It's something missing. I can't tell what it is. It just feels bland at times.
Are you one of the people writing on that petition to get it redone?
No, I don't think. Oh, is people doing that?
Yes,
I hate that because they
after yesterday's episode.
Oh my goodness. It takes so much time for them to make these episodes and to why put people through that? If you don't like it, you just don't like it.
And they already don't even pay the animators for this stuff enough already. So don't make them work harder. So they're already doing enough. Like just accept it.
That's sad.
Yeah, that's really sad. I would feel terrible if I had something I worked on.
Yeah, bring people down. What is it gonna do for you? Did it buy you a new car? Like Gabrielle,
exactly.
Yeah, because the petition is to essentially try to get a new studio to do it, to do the the whole anime. No. It's not for them to all right, maybe you guys can improve on the next couple episodes.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I don't think it's that bad for them to want to do all of that.
No. I just mean I don't enjoy it as much as I do reading it. That's all. Yeah.
I mean, but that's basically for any manga readers. It'll, unless it flows immaculately, you will most likely prefer to read the manga than watch the anime.
That's what I was saying about Spy Family. Is I think it's interchangeable. I think you don't have to read the manga to enjoy it. But and Chainsaw Man is also another accessible one if you wanted to get into something that's more gritty. It's not that long in comparison. So it's a fun read. So we're gonna rank them.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's start with you.
Y'all gonna hate my rankings.
It's okay.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners, that's gonna be the last place for me. I ain't into that, y'all. I'm not. That's why I was so quiet during it, because I'm not into that. I know y'all into that, but I ain't into that. Y'all can have it.
Or are you referring to like the setting?
No, it's just because it just ain't for me,
Yeah.
It's just not for me. And I'm not gonna judge something if it's not for me. So it's just not.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, Travis.
Only because I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna have to put Mob Psycho at 5. I would hate to do it, but
it's fair. It's fair. He hasn't watched it. Don't jump it all at once.
I just said, "Oh," that's all I said. No, I wasn't expecting it.
I saw Peach's face.
Like I said, trust me, I don't want to put it there because outside of that, season 1 and 2 are great.
Yeah, it's so great.
But I haven't seen the third one yet, so I gotta put it at the bottom. I hate
I
to
just
do
want
it,
to
though.
remind everyone of we trying to keep this PG as possible.
It's okay. I'm keeping up with the timestamps.
All right.
I just wanted the least amount
I
of
love
edits.
y'all.
Sorry.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm-
It's okay.
Okay.
It's the way I'm trying my hardest, but I let
I know.
Y'all are doing so good. We are
I'm
over.
doing so well.
Yeah, we're over 2 hours in, and y'all, it's only been 2 slip ups.
It's getting me. It's getting to me too. Don't worry. You know who I am. I'm right there. All right, Peaches. What do you feel is your number 5?
Cyberpunk, because I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Rob.
Chainsaw Man. Just mainly because I enjoy it, but in comparison to the rest,
You
it's
just
gonna be
don't
number
enjoy it as
5.
much. That's understandable.
Yeah.
Cat.
Chainsaw Man.
I'm gonna say Cyberpunk because I haven't seen it as well. I'm sorry. Number 4, Chew.
I'm gonna have to give it to Mob Psycho. The reason why I'm saying this is because I personally don't like Mob Psycho. And that's saying because, like, you know, you have your Mob Psycho, you have your Psyche K people, and I am a Psyche K person.
She sure is.
Oh,
Let
I
me tell you about it.
And Psyche, he don't gotta get to 100. He already at 10,000, baby.
Okay,
So,
now what we not gonna
he
do is just respect Mob. Like he doesn't want to get to 100.
I mean, but Psyche don't want to be noticed, and that's his issue. And he already at 1,000,000, and he uses his powers to get people to ignore him, and he has like literally all this power and whatever. But it's Mob Psycho. You go there, baby. Have fun with your boat. Have fun with your boat.
I still want to check out that Psyche K one.
Psyche
Yeah, I
is
haven't watched
fantastic.
Mhm.
Y'all should watch it. I
It's
recommend it.
good.
It's funny too. It's a funny anime. Like aside from the psychic stuff, I give it a watch. I recommend.
It's hilarious. Yeah,
Travi.
it's funny.
I need to watch.
Number 4 for me, I'm gonna probably have to go with Chainsaw Man. Another one I really don't feel like I want to put there, but compared to the other 3, I might have to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Peaches. Peaches.
Cyberman? I mean, not Cyberman.
Cyberman.
I took my glasses off. Chainsaw Man.
At least you knew Cyberpunk.
I was about to say Cyberpunk became a Cyberman.
Yeah.
Bionic Man 2.3. It's like no.
Anyway. Rob.
This next one is so tough. But I'll say Cyberpunk for number 4. And that one and one I'm gonna have at number 3 were like neck and neck. But
Yeah.
I'll put Cyberpunk at number 4.
I feel it. Cat.
Chainsaw Man.
And I'm gonna also say Chainsaw Man. I agree wholeheartedly. He should have been number 5, but I really don't know what Cyberpunk is. That's just me.
Wait, hold on. No, that was my number 5. Wasn't it? I'm getting sleepy, y'all. I don't even remember what I said for my number 5.
I thought y'all was writing down the rankings for each person.
You did say Chainsaw Man for number 5.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So my number 4 is oh yeah, okay, yes. It's Bleach. Sorry. I remember now.
Ooh.
Wait,
Come on, y'all. It's a tough one.
She has
It's a
a
tough
Arjun, what
one.
is your number 3?
I would say
Nani?
number 3 for me would be Bleach.
Ooh.
Travi, what's your number 3?
Number 3 for me is Cyberpunk. Again, I don't want it there, but I got to put it somewhere. It will have to be number 3.
Okay. Peaches, what's your number 3?
Mob Psycho.
Okay. Rob.
3 and 3 from my place.
Same Mob Psycho. Like I said, was a really good end to the series.
Yeah. Cat.
Number 3 is Cyberpunk.
Okay. And my number 3 is Mob Psycho. Okay.
Okay, unanimous on there.
Yeah. Chew, what's your number 2?
I'll say Chainsaw Man because, like, if you can get me to like an anime with stuff that I usually don't like, that's pretty good. Because
Yeah.
I'm like real picky on my. I'm not too picky, but like I'm picky on certain types of anime. And if you can get me to like a specific kind of anime that I normally wouldn't like, and I've been watching it weekly, like constantly, so
Yeah.
I give it that. Go Chainsaw Man.
I feel it. Travi.
Now this is where it gets hard for me.
Man.
I love both of these animes for totally different reasons from each other. Like Chu was saying earlier, for Chainsaw Man and Bleach, it's like North and South Pole.
Mm-hmm.
And I really can't decide. I'm gonna just say they're interchangeable. I truly can't. I can't put one over the other for this one. Like I've been sitting on here thinking about it, and I can't do it. I can't do it.
I understand it. Peaches, what's your number 2?
Spy Family.
Oh my goodness.
My chest.
I'm sorry. I love them so much. It's so
You
hard.
see
to
little
choose
Anya's
Bleach and Spy
eyeballs.
Family. Man, I love
Little Anya
Anya.
cry.
Anya's psychic. She already knew what was going on.
Yeah, she had that look. She already has to look down like, oh my god.
Yeah, she's squinting her eyes at you and everything. You
She
really gonna
do.
put me here?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Wow.
My number 2 is also Spy Family. Now, this is somebody I've been reading the manga for Spy Family for a long time, and
Yeah.
just seeing it come to life, they did such a freaking fantastic job. I love it. Like every Saturday, watching that show, it's just my weekly recharge of wholesomeness amongst the chaos and blood of a lot of other stuff that's airing this season.
Mhm.
Facts.
It is my balance show,
Yeah.
definitely. I agree with you on that. It calms me down.
Yeah, it definitely gives you that old school kid Saturday morning.
Right.
Wake up, you know what I'm saying? You're watching Pokemon, you watch Yu-Gi-Oh, you know.
Yeah.
all that.
Laugh, you cry a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cat,
Spy Family.
and I'm gonna also say Spy Family. Only
2 is pretty
because-
high.
I know.
It's two in the top 2.
Look, I love Spy Family as well. But
It's an honor. It's an honor to be nominated.
It's
Yeah.
another
Right.
one.
I will humbly take y'all's number 2 spot for Spy
It's
Family.
another one with a theme song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Booming out my car every day if I have to let the folks know I'm coming.
Mhm.
All right. Chew, what's your number 1?
Spy Family all day.
Someone has to be number 1.
Lloyd
Travi.
Forger.
As I said before, it is interchangeable. I cannot decide between these two. I love them for opposite reasons. And yeah.
Peaches.
Believe.
I know that's right, Rob.
Bon Kai.
You better pick the right one.
You
Yes.
say you better.
Yes.
You better pick the right one. Cat Burglar, what you gonna pick?
Mob Psycho, you already know.
And I'm gonna pick Bleach because now I'm number 1.
Oh,
Yes.
No society ain't got nothing on me. If I came to the door, I'm like, you go Richie.
But yeah, when you get your chance, Fox, go watch that Cyberpunk.
Oh, I
yes.
am. It's on my list. Right now, I'm going in between Catching Up to Black Clover and Mob Psycho.
All of these are fantastic.
Yeah.
So the honorable mentions we don't have to vote on, especially because we've already taken a lot of time on voting on different things.
Yeah.
But I wanted to give them a special shout out, and they counted before I go to the next screen. I counted them if they ended this year, even if they didn't start this year. So if it's not on here, I'm sorry.
Oh my
My
God.
anime is
Up
up here.
here.
Ranking of Kings and Kotaro lives. Oh my God. the
So I
way
did
they
put
look.
them on the first. Yes, those are. We all share these children. We do. We're raising them
Our
well.
babies.
I feel like the other group needed to be together, and then these
Yeah.
need to be separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody would have said Ranking of Kings is number one, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. With
I
Kotaro
have
on the
not
side,
seen
they're
it.
Yeah,
both
Ranking
number
Oh
of
my
Kings
goodness.
definitely.
I
Ranking
have
of
not
Kings
seen
is
it.
number
I'm
one out of
like,
this.
I will put it in my list. I have not seen it.
It's
So
so
Boji,
good.
Team
I was
Boji.
treated, I
Yeah,
was treated
Team
Boji
Boji.
like a black auntie. Every time he was about to fight, I was like, you better do it too. You better let them
Show us
go.
a
Couple
Boji.
violence.
Oh my goodness.
yeah, I haven't seen neither one of those two. Katara Lives Alone and Ranking of Kings. But
Oh,
I've
it's
said it.
good.
I've said it. I
You
said it
gotta
before. Like,
watch it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh,
Katoro Lives Alone had me crying.
But
And I had to go on
He had
Twitter and
me
say, y'all, I'm
sad.
crying watching Katoro Lives Alone.
Yeah, I was crying
Yeah.
too.
Mhm. He
But
had me
I've
in
said it before. Like
tears.
I've been behind on some of my animes. I've been just recently catching up due to certain things in life, and then also
Mhm.
Yeah.
trying to game and do my music and
hard.
stuff. It's trying to
yeah.
find that balance right now is kind of crazy.
It's
but I'm
hard
gonna
being
get
a
through it.
nerd,
Yeah.
honestly.
I literally watch my anime during work.
Yeah.
See,
But
I
yeah,
would love to do that. I would love to
Fox
watch
said I'm a
anime at work.
multitask.
I'm
But
gonna do it.
my
I'm-
husband
Yeah.
wants to watch everything with me, and I know he can hear me. But anytime I start a new, even when I was watching Ranking of Kings, he was at work and he came home and I was on episode 3, and he was like, "I want to watch it,"
What
and I
is
was
this?
like, "Oh,
No.
now I gotta." But then he let me finish it. He let me finish it. I hope he don't come in here and say nothing.
I want to argue that the Demon Slayer Entertainment District art was the best art.
It's
Yes,
Phew.
I agree.
so far animated wise, yes.
It is. It was a crazy
Yeah.
art.
Man,
Yeah.
Fight
The
me.
fight scene
So
was
crazy.
intense.
Now-
I'm like,
Are you serious?
Now let me talk about this Dragon Ball Super
Sweet.
superhero.
Are you gonna say good things? Because I
Real
loved
quick.
it.
It's a good movie. Like
Can
I
I
like.
say something,
I'm
y'all?
gonna say this.
I didn't see Dragon Ball superhero movie. I didn't see it.
I
so-
got.
I
True, we
didn't
can
either.
watch.
Fine.
We can watch it in Discord. I got it.
Yay!
I haven't seen it.
Because I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
We can watch in Discord. I got it because we still gotta watch Jingle All the Way anyway.
Facts.
But now I hate the Dragon Ball Super franchise. All right, let me just get
Hate?
that straight.
Interesting. That's a
Hate-
very
hate-
strong
hate is a
word.
strong word.
That's a strong word.
I hate it in comparison to just overall DB history. Dragon Ball Z. I think Super is honestly the weakest when it comes to story. Now I'm gonna clear this up. When it comes to story, I think it's the weakest in all of the series.
Well, he
The
said,
fights,
"Hey,
though.
he
Fair.
was
And
rough in his
Action though, and action is
But the
great. I
fights,
love
though.
the fights. The
Yeah.
fights are A1. They're
Mhm.
amazing. I can't take nothing away from that. But when it comes to like just the overall series of Super, the storylines, I do not like them. I have a big grudge against them. But Superhero does do,
Mhm.
I think it does do justice for the arc that they're trying to build around this. And I'm hoping that after this, when we get into, Pan, now that she's gotten older, they starting to train her. You know what I'm saying? You got Trunks and Goten. They're older now. Finally, they no longer look like kids.
Yeah.
I hope when we get into this next arc of Super stuff that it brings it back around for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that the manga did just start this little superhero arc whatever with Goten and Trunks them whatever. So I haven't read the first chapter of it that came out last week whatever. But
Right.
but yeah. So for me watching this movie, it was a pleasant surprise because honestly, I went in with little to no expectations. Just because it's like, okay, it's Dragon Ball. Of course, I'm gonna go watch it. You know, now whether how I feel on the other end, that's up in the air. But the whole time watching this movie, it really like I don't know. It maybe it was like a big part of seeing a lot of Gohan and Piccolo and stuff. But it just really hit for me. So
It brings up history. It brings up
Yeah.
a lot of the DB history in this movie,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
do like that.
That's what I love. Like just seeing Gohan and Piccolo having to just center mostly around them
Mhm.
It's such a good movie for that aspect. And then like I thought that it had a lot of funny parts in it, you know.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
the animation I was kind of skeptical about, but it
Yeah.
looked good. I don't think it looked bad. You know, it was not what I'm used to with Dragon Ball, but
Yeah, that was an interesting point for me because like when they went from that from the Broly movie, I was like,
yeah,
but it's not bad at all.
it's
It's
not
actually
bad.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
it definitely grew on me as the movie went on because I agree when they first showed those like first trailers and stuff whatever it was kind of like
Yeah. I was like, what's going
I
on
don't
now?
know, but watching a whole hour plus movie it was like okay that's not bad, that's not
Yeah.
bad.
Anybody else want to talk about Dragon Ball?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't either. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's okay. It's
That's
fine.
one thing I love Boji though.
I think the last movie I seen
Yeah.
was the Broly joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all want to watch it, we can watch it in Discord because I got
Yeah,
it
that would be
available.
cool.
Let me
It's
know.
really
I'll
good.
be there to watch it.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, I got you.
Okay, so we don't need to rank these unless y'all feel led, but we don't need to. We
No.
all agree
Ranking the
that.
Kings #1.
I was gonna say we all agree Ranking
Wait
the
a
Kings
minute.
number one.
Wait a minute. Rankin and Kings and Kantara are #1. They're together.
They're
Oh,
together.
yeah.
I'll give you that.
Together.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I'm will not argue on that because those are my little boys. I love them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's all that we
Woo!
have.
We did it, guys.
Yay!
yay!
Thank y'all so much. This went way longer than we had anticipated, but I appreciate y'all sticking with us.
Yeah.
It was super fun, super fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
It
It was
was.
fun. I'm glad we got to have these little discussions on stuff. I'm mad you tried to put Genshin Impact against Fall Guys, though. My feelings a little hurt by that.
You know, she had to be a little chaotic.
Just a little bit. Level 1. Level 1.
So, in the order that you see yourself on the screen, can you tell everyone how they can find you?
All right, so again, it's your guy Trey Royal. You can find me at Trey Royal on Twitter. If you go on the Instagram, you can find me at Trey_Royal.music. And then again on Twitch TV, you can find me at Trey_Royal.
With me, you can find me on Twitter as PeachesLove21. This Instagram is my personal one. My cosplay one is I don't care if you guys follow me on my personal. My cosplay one is cosplay_PeachesLove, and on my Twitter it is PeachesLove21.
Am I next?
Yeah.
Am I-
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm eating some lemon cake.
Oh,
Oh, where's my lemon cake at? Hold on now.
Can we get that?
I'm about to creep to the crib.
Okay, so I'm Majin Chu. You can find me on Twitter at official Mitchie. You can find me on Instagram at official Mitchie, and you can find me on Twitch, Majin X Chu, or you can find me on YouTube as well, Majin X Chu Gaming. And that's all.
All right. And as for myself, you can find me pretty much everywhere at Dad Needs to Talk. I'm most active on Twitter. Of course, make sure y'all check out my YouTube for video versions of all of my stuff. And as well for my podcast and stuff. You can pretty much find that everywhere as well at Dad Needs to Talk. On wherever you get podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc., etc., etc. Just look up Dad Needs to Talk. I'll pop up for all your fatherhood, manga, anime, and gaming discussions.
nice.
Yes.
You want to go, Fox? You want to?
Oh, you want me to do? Okay.
Yes.
Hello, travelers. I am Foxy Gamer. You can find me on all socials at Foxy Gamer. I am one half of the Solar Scouts, which is now the Solar Ram, and we have come to take over the world.
And I am Cat Burglar. You can find me everywhere at Cat Burglar, KATTBURGLAR. I had to think about that. Ooh. On Instagram, it is Cat Burglar Cafe. So yeah, you can follow me on Twitter. I'm most active and on Twitch. Yes, and we are the Solar Realms. By the time this goes up, we will have changed everything. So if you are listening or watching this and you know us from Solar Scouts, just stick with us because things are going to change. We took a little hiatus so we can focus on our personal things, but we are ready to come back, and it's going to be good.
Yes, and we would like to thank all of our friends for coming in and helping us with our first podcast. Who you see here is now part of the Solar Knight realm, the Solar realm,
Yes.
as Knights and as Scouts. And we appreciate every single one of you. We hope to continue to do wonderful things with y'all. And we love y'all. Thank y'all so much for
Yes.
helping us start this journey. We
Yes.
appreciate it with our whole hearts.
Yes,
Really
we do.
do.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody say bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
It was so much fun.